Peace and blessings. Yes, I came on 1 minute late. I'm 1 minute late. Ah, peace and blessings. Ah, remember. Subscribe and press the like to Peanut Notify before. Also hit the bell. Oh, I see. We're testing one, two, three. We're getting ready for an open panel. I came on just a little earlier because we will be closing at 5 o'clock. I gotta pick my son up, so that's why we will be closing. Come back on 504, brother. Kind of lost you, so come on back on. But Peanut Note 504. Also hit the bell. I'm expecting a young man. His name is I'm expecting a young man. His name is Real Rap, and he has some great information that he would like to share to the panel, and hopefully he will come on, and we're gonna talk about a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what happened to 504, brother. He just came on. Yeah, let's see what he got. Yeah, there you go, 504, brother. What's up, my man?
Man, peace and blessings. And we survived another year, another week. I'm sorry. We survived another week, man. What's
You act
going
like
on
this
with
some
you,
New
brother?
Year's popped in.
That's how that let you know I'm ready for
I,
the new year to
I,
be here.
I'm
Through the whole 2020 away.
you're everybody. Everybody's tired of 2020. Huh?
Yeah. So what we got going
Yeah,
on today,
yeah.
brother?
Everybody's tired of 2020. Like I said, I have a young guy. His name is Real Rap. We have a guy. We're gonna do the best thing we can and not talk over each other today.
Wherever you at, you breaking up.
Remember, I have a guy that's coming on. Actually, it sounds like you breaking up too.
Let me disconnect from my Wi-Fi right
So
quick.
hold up 1 second. Let me see if we get this together.
Yeah, I disconnected from
Yeah,
my
me
Wi-Fi,
do.
so you
I
should
got
be
to do
able
the
to
same thing. Hold up.
hear me a little bit better now.
I have to do the same thing. Yeah. Okay. So I also disconnected from my Wi-Fi. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, brother?
Oh, I hear you good now, brother.
Can you hear me, 504, brother?
Yeah, you can hear me.
I can't hear you at all, brother. So I don't know. Anyway, for those who came in the chat, I'm gonna mute the brother until we get this situated. For those who came in the chat, there's an open panel, and we will be continually talking about the Aborigine people. We will continually growing. I have a guest that I'm waiting to come on. His name is Real Rap, and we're going to talk about the Indians in Louisiana. It's an interesting topic because we're going to talk about some of the ones that are in certain part of your town. There's a lot of tribes everywhere. So what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about the tribes that are everywhere, that's right up on you, that you didn't even know about. Okay, so we have a brother that I want to speak to. Like I said, uh, I talked to him on Instagram, and he would like to come on the panel. So I'm waiting for him to come on. So we definitely gonna try to build a day, and we're gonna talk about our people. We're gonna get it. This is very interesting topic. How we came from being Negro to from the beginning. We were called Negro. We were called Indigenous. We were called Aborigine, and how we became African American. How all of a sudden they get us from how we get from being the original people of this land to being a immigrant of this land. It's kind of crazy. So there's a lot of
Right,
people
right,
that
right.
are misinformed. School has actually polluted our minds to believe that we are immigrants in our own country. And If you actually realize that a lot of people have not did any tests, blood tests, or anything, they just assume that they're from another country. They just assume that's where they're from, and you're really going to have to understand that your oppressor set this whole narrative up. Okay, your oppressor has set us up to believe that we're something that we're not. Okay, so and it's all about money and power. Everything in life is about money and power. The struggles of your life begins with money and power, and this is what we're facing. A low sour patch in the house. We got sour patch in the house, and there's my brother right there. Double. We got double real rap. Saluting from Nola to Lafayette. If you get a chance, hit the link. There's a link at the top when you scroll up. Hit the link. Double real rap. We would love you on the panel. So this is great. This is great. We have Sour Patch in the house. Okay, this is okay, we got a new guest to the panel. I want you guys to meet him. His name is we call him double R real rap. Okay, so we're gonna mute some of these mics and we want to hear some of these things that a lot of things are. And then what's up, my brother Damian Washington in the house? If you look at Damian, you look at his face, he looks like a real Native American. He looks like the original Aborigine to this country. You look at his features, you look at his face. When you see African people, you look at and I try to tell people, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just being honest. Our cheekbones are higher. Our lips are different. We are totally different species of people. Okay, we're a different tribe. Okay, so how you doing, my brother? Real rap. Can you hear me? Double real rap. Can you hear me? Double real rap. 504 brother.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, ask double real rap. Could he hear us?
Can you hear us, bro? Double real rap.
Okay, okay, he disconnected. We're gonna try to get him back on. Can you hear us, brother? Okay,
Maybe
I got him
can you
back
put it in the
on.
chat? Okay, I'm about to say put it in the chat if you're having technical difficulties.
You can put it in the chat. Go ahead. Double real
I'm waiting
rap.
for
Could
the
you hear
brother
us?
to.
And for those who just coming on, subscribe to Sour Patch News. Man, got a fire channel.
Please
Please
subscribe to
subscribe
my channel,
to
Mr.
Sour
Father.
Patch. Also, Mr. 504 brother. Double real rap. Are you there?
He should go out and come back in. Yeah. So what's the so
I
what's the
think he
thing we
did go
going?
out and come back. Uh,
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna talk about I, the young man is very interesting because what we're gonna talk about is and what a lot is that in Louisiana he was explaining to me about his family from New Orleans to Louisiana and his history of the indigenous people. And like I said, I think he has some interesting things, interesting topics that he want to split to us. Um, but I'm gonna move on until he gets on. Um, if you can mute the mic for a second before we start going on. And I'm gonna explain, and then I'm gonna bring you on, Mr. 504 brother, in a few
Go ahead.
seconds. Just mute your mic. Okay, for those who don't know me, I am Peanut Nola 504. If you get a chance, hit the like button. For those who've been following me, I would like to say thank you from a guy who went from barely no subscribers a couple of months ago. I am now at 633. I am moving in a positive direction. For those like Sour Patch from the beginning who supported this channel and got me to this level to where I'm I keep telling people, I say, man, I'm on that verge to hitting that thousand. And I'm not going to stop until I reach my goals. I want to sit back and thank all the following, all the people who follow my channel and support my channel. I want to thank you that. Thank you. You coming back? I'm grabbing my computer. Okay, thank you, family. Okay. Um, what we're going to talk about is, and I want you to understand what I said last week. A lot of things that I told you last week, you have to understand the reclassification. You have to understand reclassifying a human being, reclassifying a person's origin, where a person comes from. Okay? When you take a person's self and you take self, everything away from self, and you understand that you come from somewhere and you don't know where you come from. And these are the things where I keep telling people, I say, you can't live your life listening to the media. You can't live your life listening to your oppressor because none of them are going to tell the real narrative about you, your heritage, and from who you come from. A lot of us did not, when we had grandmothers and grandfathers who were telling us that we had Indian descent, bloodline, a lot of us didn't really say nothing about it. A lot of us just kept it quiet because we have been colonized in our schools. Our school system has military militant type of actions towards us. When they put us in one line from kindergartner, they put you in one line. Everybody, that's a militant action. I want you to understand that they have treated you even in school like a slave. They have also teach you. They teach you, the history of your oppressor. Now, I have told people many times that when you listen to when the Queen of England, when she sunned down her people, she didn't send the very best of her people. She sent prisoners. Now, Christopher Columbus' job was to bring the prisoners to a new land because they were overcrowded. I want you to understand that these prisons were overcrowded with bad people. And you have to understand that they decided to bring these bad people to our land called Turtle Island. And these people came over here, and we thought these were good people, but they were never good people. These people they had a mindset where they were coming to conquer. Now, when William Penn identified the melanated person, the person of Indian descent, he identified a dark complexion Indian. He never talked about Mongoloids, Asian descent. He talked about melanated black people. The natives were running and they seen what we who when we were fighting them, when they landed here, we were fighting these people and they knew who we were. They lied about the genocide. They said that we were all killed when we were not killed. We are the descendants of the real American Indian. See, a lot of us can't cope that inside of us to understand that we look different. We are a different tribe. We are a different tribe. We are Aborigine people who are different. I never proclaimed that we were Native Americans. I never told you guys that. I told you that we were indigenous Aborigine, that the Mongoloids came from Asia. There's a difference between us. Okay? There's a difference between the American Indians. And you have to understand we've been put away, hidden, just like the black people that are put away hidden in Europe, just like the black people that were put away hidden in Mexico, just like the black people that were hidden in Asia. Until we understand that the melanated color is everywhere. So how could you find it hard to believe that the melanated Indian is not here in America? That's what you have to understand. The melanated person has been frowned upon so many years. Dark is is him that's being bad, where then light skin is deemed as being good. Now you have to understand this. When you look at a Barbie doll, if you have a daughter or a niece, they paint the Barbie doll, the white Barbie doll, to be a beautiful princess. And they even got our young ladies with that insecurity with with the complexion. They don't want to be the complexion. They don't like their complexion because we have been abused to think that light is better than dark. And this sickness have been going on throughout history. Even Michael Jackson did not like the color of his skin. And I want you guys to understand that Michael Jackson did not like, he thought he was ugly. And these are the things that you have to understand when you're a coach in life and you're told a certain way in life. You begin to believe that. You begin to believe that. You begin to believe that you're ugly because of the skin, your skin complexion. You are the most high chosen people. So when I talk and I tell you, well, why do you get to saying that you are the Hebrew Israelite and an Indian? How could you be both? Oh, it makes a lot of sense how it can be both. There's a lot of this stuff have been told in reverse. Biblically, scriptures, I do believe that we are the most high chosen people. I believe within my heart that there's not another man on this earth that have been tortured and ridiculed and raped like the black man. And do we have other black people out there? Yes. But there's a difference between us. Just like when you see Italian people, white people have different whites. White people, you have to understand, white people come in all different colors, just like black people come in all different colors. But that does not mean that they are the same and they don't look at each other the same. The European white man does not look at himself as a Russian white man. The European white man does not look at himself as an Italian white man. You have to understand these things. So why would we be claimed as African? Because we're not the same. I want you to understand, just like there are different white people, there are different melanated black people. And we all are different. Whether it's your nose, whether it's your cheekbones, whether it's your bone structures, we are different. The only thing we have in common is melanated skin. Now you can come on right now, 504 brother, and elaborate what I just said.
Oh yeah, man. I was just listening to Pastor Peanut, because I agree. That just like I was telling, we like you say, we all are different. Nobody's alike. But that's just like when I sit back and if you go back and look at the Hispanic culture, they have um Guatemalans same complexion as us, but they speak Spanish. The same way a Salvadoran gets mad when you call him Mexican. You see what I'm saying? And they all speak Spanish though. But we never going to all be the same, And the touch on what you were saying about how Michael wanted to change his skin complexion, and yeah, I believe that, bro, is self hate 101. You know what I'm saying? I really in my heart believe that self hate. That's issues they have within themselves, or someone taught them to hate their skin complexion. You see what I'm saying? Because No one in their right mind is gonna wake up and say, "I want to check." And it ain't just Michael. I'm starting to see a whole lot of us, these celebrities that was in movies back in the day in the '90s that was black as me and you. Then you see them now; they almost pale as the white as the oppressor. And I never understood what was going on. Just like the. I just seen a picture of the young lady from who played as Craig girlfriend from Friday. She was beautiful black sister. I see her now. She done changed her whole complexion, bro, to where she almost pale as the oppressor. And I'm just saying to myself, like, what I'm missing? Like, what am I missing to make you want to go and change your skin complexion? I don't understand that whole logic because you have people that's going pay X amount of dollars to be darker and be like us. Then you got people that's paying X amount of dollars to want to be lighter like the oppressor. Like, I'm confused. That's one thing I would never understand. You see what I'm saying?
Well,
And
a lot.
go ahead, brother.
Go ahead.
Go
A
ahead.
lot of that has to do that self hatred, and a lot of that has to do with. And like yesterday, I had a chance to get on. I was looking at a movie last night, and I was looking at Harry Tubman. And even though I don't believe in half of them stories about about these things, but I do like how they did the concept. But when you talk about Harriet Tubman, we have a lot, everything when it comes to melanated people. The only thing good about black people in America is slavery movement. The only thing they show good about black people in America is slavery movies. And we got to move to a standards. We got to get above that. We have yes, slavery happened. It happened to melanated Indians. Yes, and until we understand that it was the North against the South, the true war was really the North against the South, and it was to keep Indians in a captivity.
So my
Indian
question
dark
to
black Indians.
my question to you is, and to the to the chat, my question to you: why is it they keep showing all these slave movies from 12 Years a Slave to Jane Gold to Harriet Tubman to Nat Turner? All these slave movies. Why? What make you? Why is they still shoving them down our throat? Is the
Because
one thing that. Go ahead, brother.
Hollywood is painting Hollywood is painting the narrative. You got to
There you go.
understand that
There you
Hollywood
go.
and Hollywood is wants you to know that we were supremed over, that white supremacy was that they pretty much want to tell you straight up, remember who we were, remember who was over you. That's what I want you to understand, that's like even Alex Haley admitted that half of the stuff he was saying was not true. So even Alex Haley in Roots even admitted that half of the things that he said was not true. So when you think about these movies, that they're doing to us, it's all about white supremacy. Everything is about white supremacy. And I want you guys to understand that. Let me try to get you on. Yeah, it's
Now,
everything is about everything is about white supremacy. They don't want you to forget. They don't want you to forget. And that's what I want
facts,
you guys to understand,
facts.
that they never want you to forget that who was running you. And that's why this battle over the Confederate flag, that don't have, even if you tell these people that with the history behind the Confederate flag, these people are fighting to keep that up because they want to have this narrative of dominance. And that's what I want you to understand. They want to still hold claim over you. And our grandchildren, they want our grandchildren, our children to see these movies and to be so we can be remembered as being slaves. You're not going to see them make Aborigine movies, black movies about Indians and the true history of the American Indian. It's up to our to educate people like Spike Lee, our black film the directors. If we can educate these kind of people, our black film directors, then we can get somewhere. But we got to get tired of us being called and I'm tired of us being represented by being African. We got to get tired of that. What's up, real rap? We finally got you on.
Yes, now we good. I had to jump on my computer, man. How you doing,
Real
fam?
rap.
Yes, sir. Salute to the panel. Salute to the chat.
I don't think
I
he
was
has his volume up. See if you can talk to real rap.
Oh yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me, brother?
yes,
My
sir.
brother, real rap.
Yes, sir. I
Yes,
can hear
sir.
y'all. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
You
we
can
good.
hear us.
Go ahead. Yeah,
All right,
let's get
bet.
the party started now. Let's
Yeah,
get
let's
this
get
party
into it. So
started.
look, the last thing that I heard before I jumped into the stream yard
Okay, we're
was
gonna mute
saying,
up. Well, first of all, I'm introducing real rap once again, and we're gonna mute our mic up. What's up, my brother?
my guy. All right, well look, the last thing that you were saying is all facts. You can find it in the New York Times. Alex Haley, not only did he have to admit that Roots was a lie. It was plagiarized, and that's on court document. In history, it was in 17. I got the article. Hold on, it's in. Let me pull it up. It was 17. No, not 17. 1977. I want to say, but I'm gonna tell you exactly 1 second. And yeah, I'm gonna just get to some of my family history, and I'm gonna show if I'm able to, I could share my screen. That's why I wanted to jump on my computer so I could show from ancestry how they tried to play our people. All right, so look, this article was written December 15th, 1978. So it was roughly 10 years after the fact, and basically like I said, I got this from the New York Times. You can Google it. All you gotta do is type in "roots plagiarized." It'll come up as a New York Times article, and it shows how there was a settlement. Now, at the time, this was the actual article, so this article doesn't say it, but all you gotta do is look it up. Alex Haley was forced to pay $650,000. It was the largest settlement at that time in U.S. history for plagiarism. You know what I'm saying? Because he took his whole book from a pale face, and I'm gonna get into it a little bit just to corroborate what Chief Peanut was talking about. Let's see. It says the settlement ended the 6-week trial of a suit by Harold Corlander, a 70-year-old author from Bethesda, Maryland, who contended there were substantial similarities between Roots and his own earlier novel, quote unquote, The African. He sued in federal district court in Manhattan for more than half the profits of Roots. As the trial was about to reach a climax with summations by the opposing lawyers because they knew they was going to lose, they issued the following statement. The suit has been amicably settled out of court. Alex Haley acknowledges and regrets that Vacious materials from The African by Harold Corlander found their way into his book Roots. Nah, it was stolen. It didn't just walk in there and find its way, Haley. It was stolen. Under the agreement to settle, the amount of money that will be paid to Mr. Corlander and his publisher, Crown, was not disclosed at that time, but it ended up being $650,000. But the nature of the case made it seem likely that the amount would be hundreds of thousands of dollars, and it was. The defendants in the suit were Mr. Haley and his publishers, Doubleday and Dell. The American Broadcasting Company, which televised Roots and was dropped as a defendant by mutual agreement. It says, quote, Roots rapidly became enormously successful after it was published in 1976 and won a Pulitzer Prize, sold millions of copies, and produced a series. 1 second, my computer jumped on me. And where is it at? And produced a series of television programs that exerted a powerful impact through the country. In contrast, The African sold 14,000 copies in hardcover and 130,000 in paperback. So basically, it's giving you the the background of parts of the trial, but I just really wanted to double down on Peanut's findings, because on Chief Peanut's findings, because what he said is factual, all factual. And I heard what y'all were saying while I was trying to get my computer started up, and it's all facts, man. I came up with like some Hebrew brothers. That's how I was able to learn the Bible, and I found out, that a lot of history is actually told in reverse. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if I could if I had the capability to share the screen, Peanut, but I have my family genealogy right here in front of me. I was going to go through some of the censuses to show that my ancestors were from New Orleans, and they kept playing with their racial designations. At one time, my four times great grandfather, he was listed as black on the census. This is the 1880 census. He was listed as black, and his whole family, wife down, were listed as mulatto. Then my direct relative, my direct three times great grandmother, 30 years later, which she was one of the ones that was listed as mulatto. 30 years later, it went from mulatto to Negro. And by the time my grandma was born in 1940, she was listed as Negro. And then everybody knows the course of action. They went from Negro, like half and half would be either Negro or colored, going into black, going into African American into the late '80s. So I just came here to share part of my story, build with the tribe, and I wanted to I just wanted to add to what's going on, man, because I love what Chief Peanut is building. I'm gonna go back on mute so y'all can
Well, I tell you one thing: you are part of this panel. You are part of the super team, and we're waiting on Brother Rainstorm to come on. We got such a we got s- we're waiting on Brother Rainstorm to come on. You know he can't show up in the chat room without getting on. So Brother Rainstorm, we need you to come on because I want you to hear this brother real rap, man. We got some powerful people on the panel, man. Like always, Brother 504 and what's up, Dion Williams in the house.
that's my bro.
What's
Hey,
up to
my
everybody?
family.
First Lady, Sour Patch. I could go on and on. Rainstorm. Let me see if I didn't get a chance. Lady T, double real rap, of course, is on here, and Alex Plummer, Mac J Adams on here. Okay, and we're gonna get this party started, y'all. We're gonna get this party started. I'm gonna wait for my brother Rainstorm to come in the chat, but back to kind of, to talk to you, real rap. And you can unmute to talk to me because we're gonna talk right quick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hold on,
Okay,
man. Let me put
brother,
my phone on mute.
you have your history is powerful, man. I am so glad that because you are from New Orleans, Louisiana, like me, and we have so much history. And people wonder why we have they call them Mardi Gras Indians, but they are mass. They're not actually Mardi Gras Indian. They're mass Indians. Okay, so what a lot of people see during the Mardi Gras time, they see melanated black people dressed into looking like Indian people. Now I want you guys to understand that they also have the Zulu parade in New Orleans, and they represent the African culture. But I want you to understand when you look at them two, when you look at the people dressed up, you'll see who looks more like themselves and who don't look more like themselves. When they dressed up like the Africans, they don't look like Africans. When they dressed up like Indians, they actually look like themselves. Okay, so I want you to be self-awareness, get self-awareness of what I'm talking about. That reclassification is a dangerous thing. We have so many people that don't understand that a people can be torn apart by identity when they're young. We have a lot of people who have lack of knowledge about who they are. This is why our melanated people have killed each other for centuries because we don't have. See, when you look at every culture knows about themselves. The European knows about themselves. Every culture knows about themselves. We are the only confused race of people. I want you to understand. We are the only confused nation of people. And we're no longer going to be confused about who we are anymore. Now, I want you guys to understand that I have a brother. A happy birthday to shout out to my brother today. My brother made 54 years old today. I have an older brother who is dark skinned and I am light skinned. I want you to understand that we look just alike, but the difference is we our skin color. Now you have to understand that black melanated Indians come in all different forms. We have all different forms. Mind over the matter. Thank you for coming in the chat. And I want you guys to understand that we come in all different forms, all different image, all different images. But when you look at our noses, you look at our cheekbones, you look at our images, you will understand what we talking about makes a lot of sense. And that's what you. This is what I want you to understand. So, how you doing, brother? Rainstorm is in the house.
First of all, I'd like to give honors to everybody on the panel and everybody in the chat, right? You got Real Rap up here. I forgot the brother name, his avatar. I'm sorry if I misspoken it. Big ups to you, Peanut, man. And I appreciate every time I come on your channel, man. You be like it's like going to somebody's house and they just
That's 504, brother. That's 504. That's 504,
oh,
brother.
okay, 504. I'm sorry about that, cuz. But yeah, I think I'm not sure if I subscribe to this channel or not, but if I haven't, I will. You know. But man, I appreciate y'all. It's like somebody you going to somebody's house and they just open up the door for you. Come on in, chill out. Woo, right, all that. But yeah, man, I've been listening to what y'all was saying, and Real Rap, he be dropping gems the same as 504 and yourself. And it's a lot of other people that's doing the same thing. Uh, but basically, man, I appreciate it and I honor it and thank you very much. And I'll let y'all go ahead and I'll come back in when I want to chime in on something.
It's a bet. That's a
But
bet. Yeah, man. I ain't know you was tapped in with my brother Rainstorm,
okay,
man. That's
man.
crazy.
Remember, I think I brought him up on your channel. I'm not sure. I be just dropping people names like, hey, check this brother out. He's starting off or she's starting off.
hey,
That's what
hey,
all this
hey!
is about.
I gotta let you know.
And if
And
I'm
look,
lying, you
Hey,
can go back and watch
you'll
other
be
people's
ashamed if you
channels.
don't know Peanut Nola 504 on YouTube. Okay.
And by the way, y'all ain't brought no
But let me
rice
tell
and
you something,
beans
man. There's a
either.
brother in here. His name Mind over Matter TV. What a and he has the brother is for those I want you guys to subscribe to his channel. We also got the Telepack God and we got
Okay.
Love Tam in the house. We also have Alex Plummer in the house. I want you
Yeah.
guys whenever you come in to my chat, I want you guys to subscribe to each other because it's not about me. I want you guys to understand with the indigenous family, it is not about me. It's about us. We build together. It's not. I'm not on here for the views. I'm not on here to be, to be the best. I'm here to be the best with all of y'all. We're
Why
here to
come you
build a
didn't?
super team, okay?
Well, why come
Because
you
once
didn't?
we
Why,
know who we are, there's not nobody gonna stop.
And that's what I was trying to explain about the brother that with Brainstorm just said. It's like coming in your house and taking sure you open the door. That's how most New Orleans people, Southern people are. That's just a part of our mentality. That's just how we
mm-hmm.
is in New Orleans. But I've been in New Orleans. I was born and raised in New Orleans, man. I grew up uptown. And I used to go to Mardi Gras. I went to Mardi Gras. But the only thing about Mardi Gras I used
Lady
to
T in
love
the
the
house.
most was the most was seeing the Mardi Gras Indians. I didn't care about no parades. I didn't care about no Zulu. It's just something about me. I had to go and watch the Mardi Gras Indians. I don't care if they was uptown. I don't care if they was downtown. I was going to see the Mardi Gras Indians for one. That's it. It's just something about them. You ever just had someone you felt connected to where you know for sure you know like that's a part of you, but you don't know how it's a part of you. You see what I'm
Yes, sir.
saying? And you
Yes, sir.
feel
Yes,
like
sir.
it's like if you feel like it's attached to you, but you just gotta sit down and do your homework. That's something about the Mardi Gras Indians. Yeah, they was clean, they was nice,
That's right.
but when you see them dressed up on that day, you know one thing. You feel at home, like you feel a part of something. And they
On
brought
the
that
calendar.
they brought that
I'm
that
just
that
getting
that
taller. Okay.
they brought that life to you.
And that's why I was telling Peanut a while back, and I think I said it to Real
Okay.
Rap also. The only thing I'm mad about is y'all ain't bring no rice and beans and stuff. So much, no crawdad. You know, like man, y'all know y'all got that good food down there, man, and them pretty women and cool brothers. You know what I'm saying? They're like, man, y'all don't bring nothing, man. Ring the door with your
Boudin,
elbow.
boudin.
Ring the door with your elbow. Have something in your hand.
Hey,
and
hey,
that's what
look,
and that's
fellas,
it. But when
I
you
got
see the Mardi
something
Gras,
look, fellas.
Go ahead.
That's one thing I want you to do to hold it down. 504 Brother Rainstorm and Real Rap. I need you guys to do me a favor. You guys gonna stay going. I'm gonna mute the mic. I gotta go pick up my son, but I need you guys to keep it going, okay?
okay,
Want
do
to,
you?
keep the topic going, keep everything going. I gotta go. Okay, so I'm gonna mute the mic. Everything is gonna go on as natural. Y'all just go ahead on and do y'all thing.
I do that all the
Okay.
time, fam. I do that all the time on my own live streams, man. I tell everybody keep it going. Oh, I gotta go do what I gotta do. Nah, you good, fam.
But
I be
that's what I
nervous
was
when
saying
y'all
though.
have me do that.
And it's just like with the Mardi Gras. And then, bruh, that if you don't do nothing in your life, man, find out what Mardi Gras is in New Orleans. Even the people in the chat. If you really want to see some good looking Mardi Gras in it, if for Mardi Gras, do yourself a favor and go down there, man. Book you a flight. You won't be disappointed to go to New Orleans. That's one thing I recommend because you're gonna feel if you indigenous like you say you is, you're gonna feel at home. It's gonna be you gonna your heart gonna be warm when you go
It,
see that because you're gonna be like, oh man, it's so many, it's too many to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
I feel you.
And it's
I feel you.
different and it's different tribes. You got the Chippewa, you got the uptown steppers, you got the Creole Wild West, you got the man, there's so many crews to where you like, which one am I part of? But at the end of the day, it don't even matter. They all representing your nationality, so let's roll. Let me go get me a 6 pack of Heineken. Let me go keep the party going.
And
You
let it
already
ride.
know it. You
Let it
already know
ride.
it. I was, hey,
And
look,
don't we have 3 truck drivers on this motherfucker right now?
yeah,
It's
I know
Peanut,
Peanut.
and then maybe somebody else, other two in here.
Yeah, myself, Peanut, and Real Rap. Right?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
see?
Look,
Yeah,
I was about to
Go ahead. I'm
share.
sorry.
No. You good. You good. Look, the only thing, um, my family is from New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in Lafayette. That's only like an hour and a half, hour 45, but that's where
right.
I grew up at. You know what I'm saying?
Been through it. Beautiful city.
But oh, you already know. But doing my ancestry, I didn't know. I know my dad's side was from the Ninth Ward. They was from Desire Projects, but I didn't know my mom's side was from the Ninth Ward. So I told Peanut I would come and share some of my history, man. What I've been finding from the censuses. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Let me go ahead to this is my 3 times great grandma. Now some of the like some of it is gonna be off because I need to go and fix it. Like when I was first doing this, I didn't really know what I was doing to a T. So some people are in the wrong section. But I'm gonna just go through it right quick. And it's family, you know what I'm saying? Normally I wouldn't share my name and all that, but I know it's all family over here and this is educational. So anybody that's watching this, hopefully I can share it and help y'all out. So I'm underneath here, you know what I'm saying? This is my mom and this is my mom's people. So just follow me directly and I'm gonna go through the tree and then I'm gonna go through the censuses. So this is my mom right here. She was a Fusilier. Her mom, her maiden name, which whenever you're doing your ancestry, it's very important, man, to know the maiden names. You know what I'm saying? As best as you can. That's gonna help you out a lot because before your grandparents or parents or great grandparent, whoever, before they got married, the woman, she's 99 times out of 100, she's gonna have a different name. You know what I'm saying? Now, something else too that helps is
Hold on,
following.
hold on for a second, Real Rap. We can't see your screen, bro.
Oh, it's not sharing.
No, it's just our avatars up there.
Okay, I don't know why it's not sharing. It's showing on mine. All right. Let me press stop. Let me try again. It's showing that it's sharing. Let me try again. I appreciate you stopping me before I got too far with it. You know what,
Yeah, I want to hear this story. It's a great one. Go right ahead.
man?
But we
Man,
can't.
Peanut might have to give me permission to share. It's saying, hold on, share. All right, share audio. Let me see. Share. So y'all can't see like the family tree right now.
Okay,
No,
Kurt
brother.
said he can see it. I can't see it.
Maybe because we in the panel,
Yeah,
but the
probably because y'all on
audience
the
can
panel,
see it.
probably.
Okay,
Yeah,
Maybe
man.
because we on the panel, we can't see it, but the audience can see it.
Okay, they can see it. Okay, so
Kurt
look.
said he see it.
like you might have to get a second device, Rainstorm. Like if you're on your phone, maybe turn your computer on, or if you're on your computer, vice versa, turn your phone. Cause yeah, like if you're on YouTube, you should be able to see it.
Yeah, I mean, when we be rapping and I come up on the panel, I got two phones, so I'm reading the chat and
Uh
also I'm
huh.
talking with y'all, and I
Okay,
don't
so
see it.
look.
But go ahead, tell your story. If they can see it, I'll follow it.
All right, all right. So look, so basically what I was gonna say is when you're doing your genealogy, from what I'm learning is so that you don't, but that's why I like ancestry. But before I say what I was gonna say is what I was gonna say is before you get too deep and in depth with it, my advice, because it's something that's helping me, is following my direct bloodline. So I got my mom, my grandma, her mom, which is my great grandma, my great great grandma, which is my great grandma's mom, and then my great great great. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so that's what helps me. Now the thing that I like about ancestry is it'll give you hints. See, so all these little green leaves, these are hints to my other lineage, right? To my other people that's possibly in my lineage. So when you see Octavia here and Octavia here, what I'm doing is I'm narrowing it down because they're both, relatively born close together, and they both moved from New Orleans to what they consider the rural area of Lafayette, because before Lafayette was built up, it was country. And that's my journey as to find why did my people leave New Orleans, because I know there was a lot of wars going on. I'm just finding
Okay,
out not long ago. Huh?
now I can see your tree now, bro.
Okay, you can see it now.
Yeah, I see it's going. I see a tree now. Everybody in the
Yeah.
chat, man, y'all like and subscribe to the channel. Y'all like and press the like button on the video.
Yeah, I see it now.
Oh
Go
man,
ahead, brother. I see it now.
Yeah, now I see it go.
that's a bet. So what these green leaves do is they give you a hint as to if somebody may be in your lineage or not. Now sometimes it comes in a clutch and it's accurate. Sometimes it's not, but that's why it says it's just a hint. Because a lot of people have similar last names, similar names, and that's why it's good to find your family on the census. That's how you really clear it up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on to my, like, I always get it twisted, but it's my grandma, second great grandma, which would be my second. Octavia would be my third, and then my Helena Sengal would be my fourth generation, but she's actually third great grandma. So this would be second great grandma, first great grandma, grandma, and then that's my mom Michelle. So to help y'all out, I would focus on your direct bloodline. Now I'm gonna take y'all to the censuses, but that's gonna help you immensely. And as you do this, like I said, if you decide to get ancestry, I only do the records. I don't do the blood. I only do the records. But the records is really all you need, because that's it's still relevant to this day. So let me go to my
Facts.
tree.
Or
Let
are
me
you
go.
saying on the Dawes Rose though, real rap?
I ain't even get to the Dodge Rolls yet, big.
Okay.
I ain't even get to the Dodge Rolls yet, big brother. Now I'm around it, cause my three times great grandma was born in 1847, so she's right there. You know what I'm saying? She's not far off. But to
Hmm.
be personally honest with you, I ain't even get to that yet. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get to the Dodge Rolls yet. So we're gonna go to search. We're gonna go to all collections. Now there's many ways to do it. I go all collections, that way it gets everything in here. Instead of just focusing on census, on birth, I'll go to all collections. Now I'm gonna type in my three times great grandmother, who's Helena. She's at the top of the list right now. And y'all gonna see how they be playing with these racial designations. Y'all about to find out. All right, these are all her kids. All right, that's the only one that I'm not sure of, because my grandma told me that her great grandma, which is Octavia, did change her name to Duplasham, but I gotta confirm that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I leave both, because that's what was messing me up. See, my people's name. Look, they was all from downtown, Mr. 504. I'm about to show you in a second. They was from 1257
I'm listening.
Perrier Street. My people was from downtown. All right, so we found her. Let's see on the census. Let's see where she at. All right, so look, I can find her twice. I'm gonna put in a little more information. Put New Orleans. And if it don't work this way, I'm gonna just go to the regular census and I'll find it. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna play with y'all time. Let's go to the direct census because sometimes it like it'll do that on you. So let's just go straight to the census. That way it'll pull 1880 direct for us. So let me put her information in. I ain't gonna play with y'all time. Single. All right. All right. And we're gonna go to search. Oh, I know why. I know why. Because I just saw it. I need to go to 1880. My bad. 1 second. It's still on all
Everybody,
collections.
everybody in the chat, please like and share the video.
Most
Shout out to
definitely.
Mr. Peanut from 504 Nola Peanut.
There we go. Search. Oh, why is it playing with me? 1 second, y'all. I want to try this tab. Cause she come up. Let me see. Helena. She on the 1880 census. Let's go. Let's get it from here.
But it's crazy how you could just go on the website and pull up your whole family history.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy though, man.
And excuse me, y'all. She need to hold on. Let me do it like this. Let me go to my tree, cause I ain't trying to waste y'all time. Cause sometimes it'll do that, man. Like some days I'll look them up, it come right up. Some days it be playing. But let me see. So this is her profile. So this is her right here. Watch, we gonna get it from here, cause it's already done. Let me scroll down. All right. Let me scroll. So these are her children. These my people children. Now look at the house styles, right? This what they call shotgun houses, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm about to say that.
You know, for some that people would try to call primitive, these houses lasted through all kind of major hurricanes, man. But they would consider these style houses primitive. But our people built these houses. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Our people built these houses. I want to find the census, y'all, because I really want y'all to see that. Because I could show y'all this behind the scenes, man. But this is part, it's kind of what New Orleans looked like back then. Whenever they was doing this, and we've come a long way. You know what I'm saying? Like we've come a long way to, in the advancement of society, man. But we have to. It's important to get into these censuses and find who you are. So that you have stake to the claim, because all this is yours. All this is yours. All of it. You know what I'm saying? This entire landmass is ours, man. And the censuses and these records ties to claim, man. So let me try one more time. And what I'll do is I'll unshare my screen and I'll just come back and share my screen once I find it. Cause I don't want to hog the time up here. Let me try one
No,
more
you
time. Let me
good.
go
You good, cuz. And by
let
the
me
way,
go do that.
just to build off of you, I'm piggybacking, right? And that's from
Go
Canada
ahead.
all the way to
Go
South
ahead,
America.
Rain.
You see
Right,
what I'm saying? It's Canada
right.
because most of our people think, oh, it's just North America. No, all this shit is ours.
Facts.
And I was wanting to ask you, I wanted to ask the brother, do you have a video on your on your channel explaining on how to go about this whole process, so just in case people want to know how to go about it and what
I
to
could
do and
make
how to
one.
go.
I could
Have
definitely
you
make
ever?
one.
Do it like that, brother. So that way, for the people who don't know about this, how to go about it, they can just tap
Mm-hmm.
on your link and we can go from there. And you
Bet,
can give us a tutorial on how to do it, because this is new
bet.
to me. You dig? And I'm one of the people, you dig, who want to
Mm-hmm.
go and do it and do the census and find out everything. So that way I can go back and say, hey, I know for a fact this why this me my family here.
Yeah,
You
I
know
could
what I'm
definitely make
saying?
one, man.
So
And I'm learning as I go too. So that's something that I don't
right,
mind doing
right,
for
right,
for the
right,
family because
right.
I'm still learning as I. But yeah, that's not definitely not a problem, bro. I could definitely do that. Not definitely not a problem.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
like
just
just like Peanut said, a lot of people don't know where they come from. You see what I'm saying? And if you
uh
don't know where you come from, how you gonna know where you're going?
facts. I
Exactly.
say that all the time, man. Facts.
You
I
see
say
what
that
I'm
all the
saying?
time,
So
bro.
you gotta have a starting point to know where you were started from, to know where you're gonna go, because you have to debunk yourself of what they taught you 12 years of school when you was a child up until 18. You see
These
what
are
I'm saying?
facts.
And I always tell people, man, we have to uh, unlearn what we learned in school. You dig to learn what we know now, because what you've been lied to for 12 years in school. You see what I'm saying? And
I
now
Hmm.
think I think I think they call that 12 years a slave, huh?
that's what exactly. And that's
Oh,
and that's the perfect concept to use, because you was a slave to going to school to learn day history that doesn't even apply to you today in today's world.
yes, sir.
You learn more from YouTube than you learned in high school and middle school.
And that's
These
the
are facts.
goddamn truth.
These are facts.
You
Straight
see what
up.
I'm
These are
saying? You see what I'm
facts.
saying? Then if you went to college, let me tell you something. I look at it like this. Okay, you went through K through fifth grade for free. You went to ninth through sixth, seventh, eighth grade for free. Ninth to 12th grade for free, but they charge you to go to higher learning. What's the
Yup.
difference from I just did previous to what I'm gonna do now? I'm just gonna so you're gonna charge me 30,000, $40,000 just for a degree that I went to school for, that I might not even qualify for the job, because that job I'm going for might not even be here later.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm stuck with the debt that you showed, but I'm still stuck with the $40,000 debt that I went to school for.
Yeah, buying all them goddamn books and shit in college and dumb shit and they ain't teaching you really nothing. You
Right,
Yeah,
know.
exactly. That's
because
why I just go
facts.
ahead, brother.
Because it's an indoctrination process. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All throughout our time while we were in school, we weren't being educated. We were being indoctrinated. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell people, look, no, it's no beef to people that went to college, man. Salute. You know what I'm saying? If you was able to go to college and figure it out, salute. But a lot of that process, is deeper programming, you know what I'm saying, and deeper indoctrination, because with this system, and going into college with the system as well, it teaches you basically how to be a worker bee, you know what I'm saying, or how to plug in to the system. Like they don't really teach you entrepreneurship, or to get it out the mud. Everything in this system, the way it's set up, is in order for you to be a debt slave. That's why when you graduate high school, you got 40, 50, $60,000. Not high school, excuse me. That's why when you graduate college and grad school, you come out in debt, because that's the impetus of what you went to school for, is to put you in debt and to leave you in debt. So
Yep.
while you're building your family, and while you're building, this life that we live, you're always in debt to the society. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And
Mm-hmm.
same way with credit card. I'm saying that with credit. Let me tell you something. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I don't own credit cards, because that's another form of debt that they can put you in slavery and harass you and take everything from you through credit cards, man. Credit cards. Okay, you get a credit card, you get a $200 limit. This person here. Oh, he good. He paid back. What they do now? They raise the limit. They raise the limit when you pay back. They keep raising that limit. So when you get to, like he said, when you get to so high to $40,000, they know you can't pay no $40,000 back in debt. So what they gonna do? Start adding more interest rates on top of the $40,000 you already in debt too. So now you're in a bigger hole than when you were where it was. So it's like you said, it's a monopoly game they playing with you.
These are
You see what I'm?
facts.
It's a monopoly game they play. That's why I say, how can you put an indigenous person who's already on this land in debt? You see what I'm saying? How you gonna come and put me in debt, and this is my land?
I got,
If
man, hold
anything,
on.
if
I can't
anything
see.
you owe if anything you owe me. If
Man, I got
anything
the
you
it's.
owe me.
Hey man, it's gonna be a good build, bro. Uh, I like how you said that, man, because I'm reading this book called Black Indian, and that's one of the questions that they had in the book, and basically, it was basically saying that, like, the way that we took care of business, everything was by word. You know what I'm saying? Our word was our bond. And the European, when the white European came, they came with paperwork and all this other stuff. Whereas, if a man or a woman didn't keep his word, that was a death sentence to that person. That's how we dealt. That's how we did. You know what I'm saying? That's part of our culture. That's why our word is our bond to today. Excuse my language, but they say, all I have is my balls and my word. That's it.
And that's the
Like,
truth. And that's the slogan I go by today, dog. Whenever I was to meet you and I say, "Hey, brother Rainstone, loan me $5 till I get paid or whatever, whatever," you're like, and you be like, "Okay, cool." It's like when you gonna pay me, I'll be like, "Man, all I came in this world with my word and my balls. I'm gonna leave it, and I'm gonna die the same way I came in." Because your
Yes,
facts.
sir.
word, I respect a man word. The man word, I respect a man word more than anything because you stood on your word. Your word mean
Facts.
a
And we
lot to
and we
me.
and we and we shook hands and shit. Everybody
Exactly.
saying this,
I
whatever.
took your
It's like
word
even
for
if did
your word.
right, even if didn't nobody see us, me and you was there. You know what you said, and vice versa. I know what I said. If I came to you the same way, be like, "Hey man, can I hold this, this, and that?" Right? And you be like, "Yeah." Hey man, you put your hand out. My word's supposed to be bond, but we didn't let these people go. Well, it ain't on paper, nigga. That don't matter. And we got too many niggas doing that.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? Way too many. Nigga, you know what you told me, and you agreed. I agree. We shook hands on it. Hey man, when I get my check Friday, man, I'm gonna give you back your $10 or whatever, right? Or if it's even bigger than that, right? I'm not gonna hunt you down over there. You know what I'm saying? That don't. It's like, okay, I know where that nigga stand. Yeah, I said nigga, right? Because you came to me. It's different if I came to you and I know you going through some hard times, which I did to a lot of friends. And some of them did it to me. I made sure that man or that woman got back what they asked me for. You see what I'm saying? Hey, man, remember that day? Oh, man, I forgot all about that. Well, I didn't. Here's your shit back. Just in case I have
Hmm.
some problems down the road again. You know what I'm saying? But you help correct my shit, and I still got my
Facts.
shit because of your help. But
You
niggas
don't
just
burn.
they slip the G code. They be like, fuck
Mhm.
that. That nigga ain't tripping over it. Yeah, I am. I really am, but okay, I'll let that slide. I let it ride. And it's happened. I'm pretty sure it's happened to a lot of us.
Nah,
Go ahead,
because
y'all.
like what you doing, man, you reinvest in that. Look, I'll tell everybody this. Energy is like it is like a bank or it's like an investment. You know what I'm saying? When you invest or a stock, I'll say stock. A lot of people understand the stock, so I'll say stock. When you invest your energy into someone, just like a stock, you know what I'm saying, you want to see it mature and pay back. You know what I'm saying? Just like a stock. Like when you put money in a stock, you don't want to keep putting money in a stock and you don't get nothing out of it. You don't get no return. You're gonna go broke like that. Same thing, man. You can go spiritually broke investing into the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? And that's why principle and what you just said is everything, because it's not the money. Nah, it's your word. You know what I'm saying? Like you said you was gonna do something. I'm gonna hold you to that. It's not if saying here I ain't gonna chase you down over no $100. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do that, man. It's more. I got bigger shit planning and moving. But the fact that a man doesn't have to chase you down, and you know what I'm saying, you can come as as men and have an understanding, bro. That's just you investing into that person, so when it comes to some on a wider scale, you done built trust. You know what I'm saying? There's
Yeah.
equity in that.
Yes, very much. And that's why I said the other night I was pissed the fuck off and I ain't gonna go into that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, you're totally
I got
right.
you. We'll talk
It's like,
offline. I already know what you're talking about.
and I'm like, what the fuck, man? It's like you just throw a nigga up under the bus. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I've been hanging and banging with you and giving you props and shit, and all of a sudden I don't fuck with you. What? Anyway,
Hmm.
I'm gonna skip all that. I ain't gonna go back in there. I said that shit the other day. But yeah, if I sit and tell you this is what I'm about, same way you gotta tell these motherfucking foreigners on paperwork and who you are, who you ain't, your family bloodline, your tree, all that. You gotta put these motherfuckers on notice, right? And go, hey,
Hmm.
look, I'm not them niggas. Even you can take Malcolm X. That man that what he didn't make it past the what sixth to eighth grade, but you became one of the strongest, powerful leaders and dropping gems on us. But you didn't have to graduate because they wasn't teaching him shit to begin with. He went beyond the fucking pale, right? Like, okay, I studied it. That's what it boils down to. You got to study this shit for yourself. Everything the real rap putting out, Peanut, 504, and a lot of others, right? You got to study that shit and understand and say, okay, that part of work for me. Like I was saying the other day, everybody shit. We all going through the shit, but I can't make up my stuff the way you making up yours because we got different lifestyles. We got different grandmas and grandpas and cousins. You know what I'm saying? To say your family. You see what I'm saying? Say, nah, we not part of that bullshit. You know, this is what we own. And either you can, meaning senators, governors, or whoever the fuck, right? Police, they can either take it or be like, okay, well, you got to rebut my shit. Say, okay, no, nigga, you lying. Okay, then I ain't heard nothing back from you, so I'm telling the goddamn truth. I sent the shit to you in law. You see what I'm saying? Saying this is my people. This what we are. Y'all in New Orleans, we up here in St. Louis, these people over in North Carolina, these people in New York, so on else, right? You gotta have all that shit down so these people will go, I can't fuck with them. No, you better not. Like I said many times before, there's consequences for you fucking with us. Cause you treating us, you putting us all in one big ball of wax. Oh, all you niggas the same. No, no, we're not. We're not the same. Not in the way you're trying to make it out to be. That's what I meant. And I digress, y'all. Y'all go ahead.
Y'all good, man. Man, let's see. I'm really trying to get to these census records, and I don't know why it's not. I got everything saved. I don't know why I ain't pulling up. But like, y'all keep cooking. Like, once I find it, I'm gonna share the screen again. Y'all keep cooking.
That's cool. 504, you got something to say, brother? He's still on her. I see his avatar. But yeah, I mean, I'm just tired of dumb shit, man. Straight up. And I'm just tired of this shit. And it's hard work, but somebody gotta do it. It's hard work
Facts.
to try to save a whole fucking family. Everything we talking about now, right? I talked to my cousins and everybody, all, wherever our family is, Chicago, St. Louis, Tennessee, yeah, right? And many more. I don't even fucking know. I'm just going off on when we was children coming up. I'm the only one in our whole family that's doing this. But when I rap with y'all and y'all drop jam and say, "Oh, this how I did it," no, okay, then let me look. Oh shit, he was right or she was right, because I don't know it all. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I get on channels and be listening and going, "Oh, that's what you went to? Yeah, man, I went to this, and that." Like what you trying to look up now, real rap. Like,
Uh-huh.
hey, I went here. Go. This might work for you, and you the goddamn messiah. I don't want to look at it like that, but to tell your family, and I've been talking to them over the phone and shit the last few months or so, you know, and they like, whoa. Now they telling me, how the fuck are you coming up with all this? Like, yeah, I got grandpa records when he died. I got this, I got that. Even my biological father, he like, first he was kind of skeptical. Now when he talked to me, he like, son, damn, I don't know what to say. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When I first started having these conversations with him, I was like, "Hey, Pop, I just need your help, man. I know my grandmama name, which is your mother." I said, "But what was her mama name?" He was, "Oh, this, and that." He kind of boisterous. He always been that kind of cat, right? And
Mm-hmm.
he was dropping gems. I'm writing the shit down right now, and I started looking them up, and they start popping up. you know. So like I said, I'm stuck on the fourth great grandmama and grandfather side on my mama's side, and on the fifth on my daddy's side. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And now when me and him rap, we've always been cool. Don't get me wrong. But what I'm bringing to him, he was like, "Son, God damn it, boy, you something else." You know. And it's like he give you credit. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And I mean, and especially from that's coming from your father or your mother. My mother on it now. My brother and a couple other cousins. It's like, man, I just need y'all help. Instead of one mind looking all this up by him or herself, right? I
Mm-hmm.
said, I'm gonna shoot you this so we can help each other out. Like when we was young. I mean, you get to fight a motherfucker, your cousin gonna jump in.
Mm-hmm. You
And this
ain't
is more
lying.
brain power. It's more cerebral. I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother.
No. I'm just ad libbing. I'm ad libbing.
Yeah, I mean, and then and make it so bad when you put it to the deepest sense of the craziness, right? You might have you into it with another brother or sister. Even though I stop through New Orleans and I get into it with somebody, they get into it with me. I ain't gonna kick shit off to begin with anyway. And next thing you know, y'all done hurt one another, or you hurt him, or he hurt you, and you don't realize down the line after you do all this research and genealogy. Oh man, that was your third cousin on your great great grandmama's side, because his mama was kin to her, and she got married and moved. We don't get that. You see what I'm saying? Our people ain't doing it like that. I mean, even if you just keep it in one city, we all the same people. We might be different tribes or clans or whatever. But then down the road, oh damn man, you just killed your cousin, nigga. Or you just whatever, stole, robbed, whatever. If you really crazy, raped, man, that's your third cousin on your granddaddy's side, all that type of stuff. You the same fucking family. We move around. We have. You see what I'm saying? And now all of a
Hmm.
sudden you up there, yeah, I pop that nigga and fuck him man, you don't even know who he is. You have no clue, you know. And our people didn't do this shit back in the day. Cause once you do something and you disgrace your family name, it's like, man, what'd you do to us, man? We was good. We've been cool with the Johnsons, the Jacksons, the Smiths, or whatever. We've been knowing each other for before your ass was born.
Hmm.
And you went over there and did some dumb shit and fucked it up for everybody. Now we gotta have a meeting, smoke some weed, talk to each other, make sure don't shit happen. I mean, over dumb shit, you know. But it's all an angle. It's all set up to be like that. Not because our people did it, but these people know, these foreigners and everybody that's over here. They know, do not let these motherfuckers start thinking alike, because they're gonna be right back to when we first came here. They were like, "Nah, we ain't going for that shit. We ain't
And that's
going. We ain't going."
and that's the
Right.
whole and that's the whole thing that the European does, man. Like, see, like I've always said
Divide and
that
conquer.
divide and conquer, man. Like I feel like we outnumber them. You know what I'm saying? Definitely in the world we outnumber them, and
Hmm.
they use petty differences to keep us separated. You know what I'm saying? It's just like high school. Like it's like somebody telling, all right, like somebody telling a group something. It rumors throughout the group, and then by the time it gets to you, it's something completely different. You know what I'm saying? Like that's basically what it is. That's one of the things that they do. And something else that me and my family talk offline about. They don't change the tactics, and I'm getting frustrated right now because I'm trying to find. Like I could show you my history, but I'm trying to find the records, and that's why I want Rainstorm to keep going until I find this. But they don't change they style or tactics. You know what I'm saying? Everything that they did to our ancestors, they're still doing today. Like my boy had put me onto this, man. Shout out to my brother J Real. He let me know, bro. A lot of this gentrification is the same energy, the same thing as the Indian Removal Act. It's the same thing.
Hmm.
They see a
And
plot of
that,
land that they want. They see an area that they want. They gonna they're gonna put propaganda behind it. They're gonna say that it's run down. They're gonna try to remove the people, come in, rebuild it, and charge 5, 6, 7 times, 10 times more than what the than what it was previously valued at. And that's all throughout history. You can see that.
yes, sir. You're totally right. You're totally right once again. You going for the goddamn hat trick, ain't you?
Man,
I mean, shit.
this is why we build. You know what I'm saying? This is
Right.
why we build. Hey,
It's
salute
just,
to my brother Kurt Washington Jr. I ain't know he was up in here, man. That's crazy. It's small world, man. But like these people from the YouTube streets, we getting like we getting it in. Like I said, salute to Lady T because she put me on the Chief Peanut, man. And I wouldn't, you know, I didn't know it was other channels out there. So yes, man, like we gotta tap back in. You know what I'm saying? Definitely have to tap back in with each other. Go ahead, brother Rainstorm.
oh no, I was just about to follow behind you, man, because Lady T, she all cool as get out.
Uh
Uh,
huh.
Kurt, me and him, Kurt the one that first brought it up. Now he got me talking like him in the chat. Like, man, we on these YouTube streets, boy. I said, man, we better get on the porch. It's getting late. The street light on and shit.
You know it. You
You know
know
what
it,
I
man.
mean?
You
So
know it.
stuff like that, yeah. I mean, it's original copper Indian. He in the building. Peace, peace. I
Oh, my
mean,
brother, original copper Indian up in here.
yeah, yeah. He just touched down. You know,
Salute.
yeah, big time salute. But I mean, it's about giving the information. You research it. Like they say, don't believe what I'm saying. Don't believe what real rap's saying, right? Peanut
Go
or
find it.
anybody for that matter. I'm going
Yeah.
to throw this at you. You go look it up and you can come back and call me a liar or the truth. And I bet you come back and say, oh, that nigga speaking the truth. Straight up. You look up your own stuff. Look up your people. And we got a lot of people, like he just mentioned, Dane. You got Sister Bethany. It's a lot of people that'll help you get past that, oh, I'm stuck here. It's like, okay, well, look this up. You know, uh, it's a lot. I mean, you got indigenous one, you got indigenous one, and everybody not getting along. But like I said, hey, I'm gonna take this. You see what I'm saying? And then run with it and help my family out. And then I'll branch out and be like, man, this is how I did it. And I learned it from him or her. And I'm gonna show you the path to go down, right? To help your family. That's it. I mean, a baby can understand it. You see what I'm saying? Instead of, oh, I know it all. No, you don't, nigga. No, none of us do. But you can drop gems and drop receipts saying this is how I did it and it's working for me. Try this part out. You see what I'm saying? That's it. Just okay. You might want to try this. This will work for you. And more than likely they right. It's just you got to do your own homework. Ain't nobody holding nobody hands. Unless they really know or they say, okay, you new to this. Okay, let me. Let's do it this way. I'm gonna give you the right path to go on, and then come back and say, oh, you know what? I appreciate that help. You sent me to such and such ancestry.com, familysearch.org, and so on. The what's the name of them people up there, Utah, the Mormons, archives.org. It's so much stuff, but you got to be willing to put in uh the work, and sometimes you gonna have to foot it. Sometimes you have to be like, I can't pull this shit offline. I'm gonna actually have to go to the library, right, and go, okay, okay, can I dig through this? Yeah, but all of us can't do this. Some people can't travel that way all the time. You know, it's financially, or you might have a loved one that's sick and you just can't leave and be gone for like a couple of days and come back. It's a whole bunch of different little defenses set up to do this shit, and it's hard. It's really hard because our people is we want it right then and there. No, nigga, tell me how it work, and how can I tell you how it work and you're not studying yourself? And when these people pull up on you and you can't come back and know your own knowledge on your own people and laws and what it is about being aboriginal, indigenous, and conscious, you gonna get folded like a lawn chair anyway. It's like you want to get out of jail free card. You can't do that. You got to be able to spit that shit out. Like I said before, it's like listening to one of your favorite songs. You can sing word for word from Marvin Gaye, word for word from your famous rap song or whatever, right? But if I hem you up and I'm about to snatch your ass off the street, you can't repeat none of that. But you'll listen to that song every time it come on the radio or whatever, to where you got the lyrics down, the band, the lead singer. You know all that shit. There ain't nothing wrong with that. We all do that. Here I am up in my age and all of us. But if you put certain songs on, I've sing them motherfucker word for word. You can go to karaoke and sing that shit. But when the police pull you over or you go to court on what anything that has to do with these foreigners, right? You can't repeat shit back. You ain't got a clue. You just stuttering and shit. You be like, hey, sing that song by what's her name? Aretha Franklin. Motherfucker be on it. Beautiful voice and all. But when they fuck with you, you can't repeat how to get yourself out of their jurisdiction. And say, no, no, man, that ain't working. Woo, you start running that shit back, they get the fuck away from you. Like, no, I ain't fucking with you. And if you do, go ahead. When I get down there and so on else, nigga, you ain't gonna. I say like you said earlier, like in Scarface, nigga, your ass gonna be working in Alaska, so dress warm. you know, go ahead. You good, man?
Nah, man, it's not, man. It's teeing me off right now, bro. I got all my people information in front of me, and it's not letting me pull up the 1880 census to be able to to be able to pull it up. That's what is driving me right now, bro. I'm trying to be patient with this thing, because that's what I
Yeah,
came up. That's what I came up here to do. Let me pull up my
right.
Let me pull up my heritage. Hold on. I got another site that I use. Let me pull up
And see, the
heritage.
thing it might not be you, because everybody been complaining they having the same problem. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
It like
Everybody.
some days like it does that, man. Like I was trying to find like my partner the other day. I could find my stuff like that when I was doing it with him. Then when I went to do his, nothing was pulling up. Like I could barely find his mom on here, you know. So like I like Ancestry, you know. I like it better than other sites that I've used. But it's got its. I mean, unless I'm just not me, like I said, I'm still learning. So unless I'm not doing something right, for whatever reason, it's not letting me pull up my it's not letting me pull up my like 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 my 1880 census records right now.
Yeah.
Give me one second, hold on, because I got what I might do is just screenshot them and then I'll share them. I'll share them like that. Email it to myself and share them. Because like I said, I didn't want to take y'all time.
Mm-mm. No, no. Because
I
brother
appreciate the
Wanagi, he
patience.
do it.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Wanagi, he do it,
Mm-hmm.
but he put him. He ain't live when he was doing them, but he'll put it
Mm-hmm.
out. You see what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
like you was doing, you pulling up all your relatives on Ancestry.com. Wanagi was doing that too, same thing. But by him
Okay.
recording them and then throwing them out, it was tight. But they'll fuck with you when you're live. Is basically what I'm saying. You
Okay.
know?
All right. Well, that makes sense because like I don't never have a problem pulling my people up. Like I just pull them straight up. I pull them straight up. Like
Yeah.
I don't come across this often. Um,
It happens, man. It happens. Don't even worry about it, man. I mean, shit, like you said, it's about us.
there we
It's a
go. I
lot of
found it.
shit you.
Look, found it. Hey man, the ancestors are good. Hold up, let me
How about
share.
that?
The ancestors are good, man. Praise to the Most High, dog. The ancestors are good. I
Yes,
found
sir.
it. I,
Can
Cause
you
I know I,
screen share?
I take pride in my research and I take pride in taking
And you
time. Okay,
should.
yes sir, yes
And
sir,
you should. Shit, goddamn.
yes sir.
Niggas putting
All
all this
right.
other goofy shit on YouTube and every place else. You put a laugh. I'm not saying we can't laugh, but go ahead, man. If you can't screen share, please.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm sharing the screen right now. Hey, look, Dion. I'm just reading the chat before I go. I saw Dion said rap. I still can't find shit. It's like I'm not from here, man. We gonna work. I'm gonna work with you offline, Dion. Don't worry. I'm gonna work with you. If you ain't doing nothing tonight, bruh. You know I had some other things that I wanted to do, but because you my brother, I'm gonna definitely try to help you out as much as I can, Dion. But so look, so this is my three times great grandma. It's my three times great grandma. This is her census.
Okay. I'm gonna let you know if I can see it. I mean, not that you can't keep rolling, keep cooking, right? But right now, I
It'll,
just see our avatars.
it'll probably pull back up because that's what it did last time. Like it could have like a little delay on here.
Yeah.
Sometimes StreamYard to do that too. It'll have like a little delay. But just let me
Hmm.
know if you can't see it in like another minute. I'll stop sharing. I'll share again. But I just
Hmm.
wanted to. Uh, in the chat, can y'all see it in the chat? Hey, can y'all press one if y'all see the census? Press one for me. I'll give y'all a second. Cause yeah, right here is my three times great grandfather. This is Helena. This is what I've been looking for the past 20 minutes. And this is her grandchildren. When you get to Octavia, this is my direct blood relative. This is my two times great grandma.
I'm
Yeah,
still waiting.
I got you. I'm just waiting on a little crowd participation from the chat. Just
Oh yeah, and
just
like
say
you
yes.
said, sometimes it takes a minute
Questions.
from our
All right,
end.
y'all can't see it. All right, look. All right. Let me stop. All right, Dion said too, so let me do it again. Yeah, sometimes StreamYard do that.
Yeah, they fuck with everybody shit that means something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we ain't on bullshit time right now. We actually trying to learn. All right, I just reshared again. So y'all let me know if y'all can see it now.
I'm
All
back,
right.
you guys. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I just want let me put some people back in here. All right.
Peanut back, he Johnny Carson back, y'all.
I want to get a chance to sit here and tell you that that you guys held that down. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Did everybody hear me?
Yeah, brother. Yeah, brother.
Did everybody in the chat hear Peanut Nula 504?
Yeah.
Weekend on the panel.
Okay, there it go. Hold on. It's one to oh, that's why. I didn't choose the right.
Can you hear me, Peanut? Hey, can you hear me, Peanut?
Can you hear me? Can anybody in the chat hear me?
Can you hear me,
Yeah.
Peanut?
Okay, all right. I'm back. So you go ahead on and do your thing, but I'm back.
Can
All
you
right,
hear
see,
me,
can y'all still
Peanut?
hear me?
I can hear you. Can
Can you hear
everybody
me?
else hear me?
Okay,
I can
cool.
hear all y'all. Okay, I can
Okay,
hear
cool.
504.
Okay, cool.
I hear
Go
Peanut,
ahead.
and I still see Rainstorm. All right, I know it wasn't StreamYard, y'all. It was something I was doing. Like when you share screen, because I'm on my computer. I had to go to, I had to tap into my computer. That's why it wasn't showing. See, can y'all see it now? All right, now y'all can see it. Bet. Now y'all can see
Okay.
it. All right, so
I'm
look.
finna mute. I'm finna mute my mic so you can go ahead, brother.
Bet. Bet. Okay, so y'all can hear me. Y'all can see me. All right. So this right here, let me zoom in a little more so y'all can see. So this is my three times great grandfather, Ramon Sengal. Now look at what they got him listed as. You see this right here? You see it has how it's got a race and how it's got him black. This is the 1880s. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't even know if they were even using that term at the time because I got a clip that I could play from what's his name, my guy Richard Pryor, where in the 60s, 100 years later, he was saying that when people wanted to call his family black from being colored, they had a problem with that. And if y'all need that, I got a clip of that if y'all need me to play that. But um
Real
so this
rap.
is my
I've seen it.
yes
I
sir.
real rap. I didn't mean to step on your toes, cuz.
You
But
good.
guess what? Play that clip because I had watched it earlier
You
today and
fine.
I was laughing. But go
All right,
ahead.
bet. I'm gonna play it right now. Hold on. I'm gonna play it from the stuff. Hold on. 1 second. 1 second. You know what? Nah, so y'all can see it. Watch. Look. Let me look. Let me pull up my Instagram. Y'all can see it for yourself instead of just the audio. Cause
Hold
that's what I'm all
on one
about. I'm
second.
all
Hold
about
on.
receipts.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm all about receipts, man. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm pulling it up.
Salute to the Lady T. Purple in the house.
Alright. Wait on my little slow in. Okay, there we go. Let's see where it's at. Where the clip at? Cause I
I
added some
will
more
be
stuff.
dropping a link in a few seconds. I will be dropping a link in a few seconds. But
Original Copper Indian in the house.
we having technical difficulties. But
I got it in my archives. Just trying to give me 1 second. Man, how I take that off my page? I don't know. Let me see. Let me see.
Why why uh why real rap digging all that good information up, right? What does anybody on the panel, right? Real rap, you keep doing what you doing, cuz.
I
What
got
does
you.
anybody on the panel or in the chat? What y'all think about the lady Candace Owens? Anybody got something to comment about her? 'Cause I've been trying to check. I've been on her channel, checking her out, and I don't
Me
know.
Don't
personally,
kick us out.
I don't entertain her.
Right. I
I
just
can't
thought it
entertain
was
with a
me.
channel. I don't. I'm gonna tell you like
I
this.
don't know
I
what
don't
happened
entertain
with
her
that.
because sometimes it
Uh,
always be.
for those who listening to me, we're also I'm having some trouble with connection. Wow.
Yeah, go ahead,
Huh?
504. I hear you too, real rap. Go ahead.
No, I don't have to end.
I got
It's
y'all.
No,
like
I'm
he
trying to see
I got
constantly
y'all.
what's
Hold
wrong.
get
on.
all.
Can you
I was
guys
Go
trying to
ahead.
see
hear
what's wrong
everything
with
that's going
Peanut.
on?
Yeah, I can hear y'all.
Okay. The problem I'm having, I'm trying to drop the link, and I'm having, for whatever reason, some trouble shooting connections. Hold on one second. I'm trying to get this link
Or
dropped
if or
because
either
we
you
have
could go
another
stroll.
person want to come on.
If they stroll up
Refresh
to
your
if you
StreamYard, Peanut.
Refreshing it.
Yeah,
or either they
sometimes
could
it
just
does
Yeah.
that to me.
How
It's
can it
gonna
be
drop you off.
refreshing it?
All right, look, just hit the
It's gonna drop.
refresh
It's gonna
tab.
drop me. Is
It's
it
gonna
gonna
drop
drop
you off,
me
but you
off?
just come. Yeah, but you just come back into the
All
stream. I
right,
do that all the
but
time.
is
It's
it
not gonna
gonna
drop the
drop the
live. Nah,
whole? All
nah,
right,
nah,
go
nah,
ahead.
nah,
Go
nah,
ahead.
nah, nah. All right, so he just gonna drop off. He gonna come right back in. I do that all the time. Sometimes that's just the internet connection. It'll do that.
when the ranch the people with the wrenches in there.
Just give him a second. He gonna have to tap back in. All
Yeah.
right, but look, I got the clip right here. I wanted to share the screen so y'all can see it. I could play it right now. Hold on, let me see if I could.
You ain't even gotta do that, cuz. Just let it. You know how we used to listen to Richard Pryor albums back in the day.
Just
I
play.
mean,
Okay, just play it. All right, I'll just
just
play
let it
it. I'll
ride.
play it. No
Yeah,
problem. I'll play it.
yeah, let that
No
shit
problem.
ride.
I'll just play it because I've been had it. I just wanted to see if I could share it to the panel. All right, I got it right here though. Be black and be proud. My parents were that nigga crazy. Black was being. I remember it wasn't black in those days because black wasn't beautiful yet. Remember, you couldn't even say black. He called dude black. I won't play that. Just call me black. I'm a nigga. I remember when black men come to my neighborhood, man. Dressed like the clothes you have on. Black men are talking about, be black and be proud. Nigga crazy. Play it one more time.
Yeah, hey, real rap. Turn it down just a little bit. Turn it down just a little bit.
Turn it down. All
Yeah,
right. Is that better?
yeah.
I'll play it one more time. See, so I said I show that, and then I come back to my ancestry. Now this is in the what he's talking about is like the late 50s, early 60s. So in order for him to say what he said, they wasn't calling him black back then. So I'll be wondering if people went back into their senses and put that. I've seen like in parentheses, like you'll have like not on the actual census sheet, but on some of the like on some of the documents and the paperwork, they'll go and put black in parentheses. You know, whether they had Negro originally or whether they had mulatto originally, but basically so. And I was waiting for Peanut. Okay, look, all right, Peanut back. All
Okay.
right,
Yeah.
so
The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. Okay. I
that's how
just
you
want
do
you.
it from now
I'm
on,
sorry.
Peanut.
I've been having. All right, because I've been having technical difficulties, and now I got real rap teaching me some shit because I didn't even. I'm
I
sorry,
got,
you guys. I've been all messed up. Come
I
on,
got,
Purple, and whoever
I,
else.
I got you, family. That's what we for, man. Because I'll like sometimes I'll be playing with this. Like I'll come on live just to play with it, just to see if I have troubleshooting,
Right.
different troubleshooting. That's what we here for, bro. That's what we here for. So well, I'll get back to it. So as y'all heard, that was Richard Pryor saying that his family, his mom, his parents, they didn't want to be called black. They
But
like
see,
it.
that what Peanut was saying a couple of weeks ago because he was saying back then what they did was they went back and reclassified everybody. See what I'm saying? So when
Yes,
they reclassified
yes,
everybody, they put everybody what they want to put everybody as. That
I
fit
could see that.
their agenda. You
I could see
see what
that,
I'm
bro.
saying? And there's a lot of
I
people,
could.
and that's what I'm trying to say. Just like like they wanted to make it seem like we have this many black people over here. When actually, you can't say we have this many black people over here because you gotta remember we wasn't black people at the back then. So at the
Facts.
time, I feel like every over every certain amount of years they go and reclassify everybody
That's
to
exactly
fit
what they
their
did.
agenda.
That's exactly what they did. I'm about
So
to show
every
you.
so
It's-
every few years they go
Let him
and
get his
reclassify. Why? That's why they want
presentation.
to
We
come
want to
out with the
see
Census
we want
Bureau
to see
every
his
so often
presentation.
to reclassify everybody and everybody to put them in a category to what they want them to be in. That's just like a lot of people don't know about redlining. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even know about
Mhm,
redlining because
mhm.
that system that they have redlining, it still applies today in America. You
Can
see
y'all
what
hear
I'm
me?
saying? And
Okay, we want to see
if
his
you ask the average
presentation.
person what is
Everybody mute up.
redlining,
Let's hear the brother.
they can't tell you. They can't tell. But I'm gonna pass the mic
504, brother.
to
Let's see this
Peanut
brother
on the
presentation.
504
Let's go.
because that brother ain't been saying nothing lately.
Yeah, go ahead, 504, man. Bring some shrimp and some red beans and rice too.
Y'all, y'all crazy. So look, so so as you notice, it say
I
nice. Go ahead, fam.
Keeping all the good stuff to
no,
yourself,
you go. I
man.
want you
Come
to
on.
finish your presentation,
I got you.
and then I'm gonna come on right behind you. Go ahead.
I got you. I got you. All right. So look. So back to it. So let me scroll one time. Let me get one in there. All right. So I said this is my three times great grandfather. This is my three times great grandmother. And as you can see, they have him listed as black.
He played real bad to me.
His gender is male. And at the time he was 35 in 1880. My three times great grandmother, they got her and all the children listed as mulatto. They have her as female. She was 33. That's the wife. Now, at the occupations, you know what I'm saying? These people work. You know what I'm saying? Now, he was out of work at the time for 3 months, but these people work. So he was a laborer. My three times great grandmother, she cleaned houses. Now, this is all in New Orleans. All this is in New Orleans at the time. All right, and it's not very, very detailed. As you get into the 1900s, which y'all about to see once I pull these censuses up, you'll see they tell you what they was making in the year. And some people,
I definitely
uh,
see Louisiana. I definitely see Louisiana.
oh, oh yeah. We definitely in Louisiana now. You know what I'm saying? This
Right.
Louisiana. We definitely in Louisiana. Matter of fact, if you go to the top part of the census, it'll tell you exactly where it's at. 1 second.
Well, yeah, yes. I'm checking it out. Go ahead.
New Orleans. See, it says June. This is the census for. It was done June 1st, 1880. Members of family who have died since June 1st, 1880 will be included. All right, so this is inhabitants in New Orleans in the parish of Orleans, state of Louisiana, enumerated by whatever this person's name is, June 1st, 1880. So it's an official document. It's an official document. So let's get out of this. Like I said, this was my watch. We're gonna focus on Octavia because that's my direct relative. We're gonna focus on her right here. We're gonna focus on Octavia. Now, when she did the census, she was 6 years old. So in 1880, so that's 79, 78, 77, 76, 75, 74. She'd be born in 1874. So we're gonna go out. We're
Uh-oh.
gonna go out. Let's see. Let me get out of here. Hold on, let me stop my screen right quick. I'm gonna come back and share it 1 second. So I just want to go out and come back. I want to get out of this census.
Oh, we
While
have
you
some
doing
new
that, I'm gonna
visitors
go with
to the panel.
Sister
We got
Purple.
Sister
Let's go with Sister Purple. She
Purple,
just came on the panel.
Purple,
Go ahead.
and I want to say,
Can y'all
brother,
hear me
Mister
okay?
Brother Plummer here in the building.
Hey, how y'all
What
doing?
All right, let's go
well,
with
well, he
Sister Purple.
Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Oh,
Sister
yeah, I can
Purple.
hear you. I can hear
Okay,
you.
that's what's up then. Um, Basically, the word mulatto was used interchangeably with color. Oh my God, what else? You went through several identity changes because they're trying to keep you from claiming your benefits from the government because they wanted all $5 Indians and none of the original people up there. So there was a lot done to you to keep you hidden, but it all meant the same thing. A lot of our nation is walking around here thinking that they're quote unquote black, not realizing that their identity has been hidden from them. As much as I love Paul Mooney, he used to always say that black people will claim anything in order not to be black, and that was just not the case. Your parents and your grandparents told you that you were Native
Right.
American because that's exactly what you were. I never, I really don't understand people doubting the family history, but allowing somebody who's had a history of lying to other groups of people to dictate who you are to you. That is very detrimental to your own mental health and to your own spirit to listen to somebody who doesn't have the truth in them. So we have to be mindful of these things. So when you're going and looking at the census and stuff, I forget all the different names that they called us, but it was basically them just hiding us in plain sight. Like my mother always said, if you want to hide anything, you hide it in plain sight. And that's exactly what happened to us. James Hardaway
Facts.
went into more detail about the different names that we were called, and he has information for you to help you find your people, even if you were adopted, which is wonderful because my father was adopted. So I haven't yet gotten it myself, but I will be getting it to further my people family tree. Plus, my ancestors really want me to take care of that on both sides. So that will be something I will be doing later because our family has started it. We just haven't completed the whole thing yet.
Yes, man. Okay,
That's
so
fun.
I got the 1930 census up, and I found Ella Peanut. I'm trying to add my computer so I can share my screen. It's still showing my
Okay, I will go to. I think I can get back to your screen like this.
That's it.
Hold on
That's
one
it.
second.
That's it. There you go. That's it. That's it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right. So y'all remember Octavia in 1880? Now this is her grown up. This is my two times great grandmother grown up. Now look at what they got her classified as now. Just what the sister was saying. Look what they got her classified. First she was mulatto. What 19 from 19 there's what 50 years ago. 1880 minus 1930. 50 years. So in 50 years she went from mulatto to Negro, and you see how they got black in parentheses? Can y'all see this, fam? So I'm gonna go to the census and I'm gonna show now 1930. This is 9 years before my grandma was born, so it's gonna have majority of her kids. But I just wanted to show y'all what they did. These people are real conniving, man. They real deceptive, and that's their main play. That's how they get a lot of this done. I want us pulling up. No, I don't want to hear no oops. Oops, we hear this. I don't want to hear no oops. No, 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 no. We got people to go through. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear no oops. But shit, I'm gonna just have to physically look up. Let me try one more time. Yeah, I don't want to hear no oops. Hold on, because we got the information right here. And I'll go highlight my people so we can get it in. Now you see, as we got deeper into the into the time period, it gets more detailed. See, in the beginning of censuses was real simple. I'm gonna just have to go and look and find Octavia right quick, because normally it'll have you highlighted, and it kind of makes me think about what Rainstorm was saying. You know, once you get up here, uh, It wants to sell it. There we go. There we go. All right. There we go. She was just at the bottom. All right. So this is early in the 30s. It's the first year into the 30s. So they haven't had all their kids yet. Now I'm gonna go to the 1940 next, and you'll be able to see all their kids. But look, it even tell you what their home value was: $200. This is back in 1930.
Wow.
The value of their home was $200. Now this is my like I said, this is my two times great grandma. This is my grandfather. Now this is what messed me up when I was trying to find it. Y'all saw how before her name was Singal, right? It was Singal. Now I'll never know because
Oh,
these people are
man.
dead. I'll never know. But I never heard of no name Senegal. I've heard Senegal because I'm related to Senegals, but I never heard of Senegal. So what I was told in building with other brothers and sisters is the people that used to annotate these censuses, they'll basically put whatever they want. Whether you tell them how to spell your name correctly or not, they'll put whatever they want. So I don't know if her name was always Senegal and then she
Also,
married a
keep in mind,
Senegal.
it's not so much that they were putting whatever they want. You were dealing with a lot of white folks that were illiterate, that couldn't read or write.
Hmm.
So you could get any type of thing put up there because you had white folks that couldn't even read or write trying to
Hmm.
do things that they weren't qualified to do
I can go with
because a
that.
lot of them couldn't read or write.
I could go with that. I could go with that. I could see that. I could definitely see that. Now look at how they got her now. 50 years later, 50 years before, excuse me, she was mulatto. Now she's Negro. In the 30s, she became a Negro. She magically slipped and fell and became a Negro somehow. And I got an earlier census on her because they didn't wait till the 30s. I think they changed it 30 years later. They changed it in 1910, but I gotta find it though to confirm because I've seen it before. But it's got the marital status. So right now,
Could I cut into that? Could I cut into that Negro part? And I
absolutely.
just want to just and I'm gonna bust it loose right quick.
Go ahead.
If you in if we sit here and think about this, and I want you to understand what the brother is actually the trust that he's bringing is so much receipts. The receipts he's bringing is like killing my heart because I love it. But I want you guys to understand if you are shackled, and we are all brothers, and we 300 slaves, and the 300 slaves that are on the mothership, and you don't even believe in that shit and piss syndrome, that the fact that it will cause disease, how the hell on a sailboat that I got three oppressors or four or five oppressors holding down 300 Negroes. So this, what he's teaching, he's debunking everything that the hell. You can just throw all that African shit out of the way. You can throw it out of the way because I want you to understand what makes sense. We've been talking this stuff for so long. I sit here and my brother bringing facts and facts and facts and more facts, but we don't even understand that how they have deceived us as a nation. It should make you mad as a nation of people. It should make you angry. The fact that they have deceived us. He's bringing documents that they have reclassified us all through this time. He's bringing it to you right here on Peanut Nola 504. He's bringing you the juice. Are you able to comprehend the juice? Because we're no longer people who can't read and write no more. We're no longer in that part of the struggle no more.
especially
Even
when
though
it
that
comes to
this
law.
English language is not our true language. Go
Especially
ahead,
when
brother.
it comes to
Finish it
law.
up. Finish it up, brother.
No,
I'm sorry for
I
cutting
was
you off.
piggybacking off what you were saying. I didn't mean to cut you, but
You
we
got me
don't
in
know
the Holy
law.
Spirit of the ancestors.
Yeah, but we don't. Our people don't know law at all. We don't. They don't teach us law. They don't even teach their own people law. They teach you a bunch of
Yeah, we don't.
bullshit in high school and
No,
college.
we don't. We don't know nothing about law.
We supposed to be on natural law, which is common law, which is the law of God, the Most High, right? but they got us up on all these little
Yes, the
stipulations and
Most
shit.
High.
That's common law and the law of nature. It's like, wait a minute, did I kill somebody? No. Did I steal something from you? No. Did I damage your shit? No. Well, what the fuck am I in here for? What are you talking about? You see what I'm saying? And they got us so confused, and even their own people,
That's
even
right.
their own people. It's like it's a money game, which ain't no money. We
I'm
already
sick
know.
of it. I'm
Yeah.
sick of it. I'm sick of it because at the end of the day, you have Pan African, these
Oh,
Pan African people that want to debunk us.
I
Well,
say,
that's
I,
why it's
I
so
say,
important
go
that
home.
we
Go ahead, Purple. I'm
declare
sorry,
who
sis.
we are. That's why it's so important that we declare who we are and stop allowing people to put labels on us, including some of our own people. Because some of our own people, just because people are your
That's what it's all
kinfolk, don't
about, my
make them
brother.
your
It's about
kinfolk.
money and power.
These are facts, man. Look, and I'm not mad at at brother Peanut, Chief Peanut getting passionate because I get passionate, bro. I get pissed off when I get into this because this resonates with me. This is my family. You know what I'm saying? It's like this shit gonna resonate with all y'all. This is why they want you to believe that you from Africa, so it takes all the fight out of you. Because it's a whole nother fight when you realize that you wasn't a slave, but you was actually a prisoner of war in your own country. It's a whole nother ball game now. Now we're dealing
Woo!
with a whole new set of
Woo!
circumstances. Whole new set of
Appreciate you.
circumstances, man. Why would I fight for a country that I don't believe I belong in anyway? But when I
Hmm.
actually find out that I belong to that
No,
motherfucking country,
no.
the whole game changed.
No, 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 no. Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna say like how our brothers and sisters across the pond, right? DJ Gambler,
Because
Copper High
I
Step, and them
love the
say,
fact that knowledge seeker, and I love his name. Because the
can you
fact that he is
possibly
knowledge seeking, he's
right?
seeking knowledge.
That's my uncle, man. That's not. Hey, look, it's funny how small this YouTube community really is when you tap in. You know what I'm saying? That's Unc, man. Knowledge seeker, that's Unc. That's my God, man. That's Unc. You know, I got a
Yeah.
personal relationship with him offline in real life. That's Same thing with Lady T. Same thing with Original Copper Indian. Same thing with Dion. Williams. Same thing with Rainstorm. That's why when I heard Rainstorm, not my dog Rainstorm, and we tapped in. We not coming together for no reason. I be telling people, bro, Most High. I always say all praise to the Most High and salute the ancestors, man. They bringing us together. Or whether you want to call it the
Hmm.
universe, too, they bringing us
Why
together,
would
man.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, my brother. My brother, let me tell you something. Why would they, and we talking about Yahweh, why would they change his name? You got to understand this. And I want you to understand biblical facts. The fact that you, with that we, that they think of Jesus when they didn't even have the letter J. They think we Willie Foo Foo when there wasn't even no near name of Jesus. There wasn't a name of Jesus that they added to the Holy Word. See, well, you
Peanut,
have to
peanut,
understand
just
there's
See that
secrets
Nola?
behind
See that
all
peanut,
this
Nola
just
stuff.
514? You
They
still here
use
with us?
the Bible to control our nation of people.
peanut, just give Jesus the wheel, man. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
One
This
thing,
nigga crazy. Rainstorm crazy. Shut up,
That's what they
Rainstorm.
tell us. Give
Shut
Jesus
up,
the
dog.
wheel. What the
You
fuck is wrong with you?
Shut
Damn.
up, Rainstorm. Goddamn,
Right.
nigga.
Y'all heard that in church.
Right.
Don't be
Nigga, I
lying.
gotta go turn my AC on, man. It done got hot up in this motherfucker, man. Hold up.
We got white Jesus,
can y'all hear
white
me at all?
Jesus.
Give white Jesus the will, huh?
And the biblical, I
Yeah,
tell
I can
people
hear you.
I'm spiritual, but I
Okay,
am not
cool.
religious. Big difference.
Major
Well, the
difference.
Bible says you should not to be like religious people that they can see you struggling and that they won't give a damn. Jesus Christ himself admonished you not to be like religious people, that you were to be spiritual, not religious. Because the religious folks have never meant you any good. These are
Man,
fake. people that conduct those Christian raids and did all those horrific things in the name of God, and God wasn't in them no more than I'm going out here and fly a kite and hit an electrical line. God wasn't in them because it's not about the relationship with the creator for them. It's about the status of doing it. It's about because even in the Old Testament, he get all irate with his people. He said, "You're doing all these things, and I didn't ask you to do none of this crap." And then you get an attitude when I'm not appreciative of you doing some crap that I didn't ask you to do. And
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly how he feels because nothing used to piss me off more is you doing something and expecting me to appreciate it when I was specific with you about what I needed and you chose to do something else in its place. And they're going to get an attitude when I'm not appreciating it when I told you how I get down. And that's exactly what happened to the creator. He told them, yo, this is how I get down. And they completely ignored it and chose to do something else and then felt some type of way when they weren't getting the results that they wanted. And that behavior still goes on to this day. You have people walking around here putting out energy and stuff, and then when it comes back and bite them in the ass, then they want to feel some type of way. But you're responsible for the crap that you create.
Man, look, I
And the
tell people.
accountability, and
Okay.
especially now, it's immediate accountability. Just like that racist woman that just recently died. She had been hell on earth, and then out of out, out of all things, a fire truck hit her. She stepped out in front of a fire truck, and now she's no longer here. Eventually, if
Damn.
you keep up with the devil, he
won't
gonna
he?
show up one of these
Won't
times.
he? Won't he do it?
hmm She
Now
got
look,
immediate retaliation. But like I tell people, the Creator gives you plenty of opportunities to do yourself right. She had plenty of opportunities when she went viral for her racist rant. That wasn't the only one she had. She had had a history of doing that crap to people.
Wait a minute, hold on, sis. Who is this again? Please remind me. What's her name?
Huh?
The
What's your
person you
question?
talking about? Wait a minute, say it again. I'm sorry.
What I was saying is that we need to be accountable for what we're putting out there. I was giving the lady who went viral for her racist rant that eventually got killed by a fire truck. She stepped out in front of a fire truck and she wound up passing away. But
Well, I
this
gotta look at
racist
that
white
up.
woman had a history of tormenting and harassing people.
she died accordingly then. I don't feel no type of way about that pale face. She died accordingly.
That's why I said. That's why I just
What
said,
I'm
won't
They
he
saying
do
they
it?
is
should have put it in
that
Yeah, it is
reverse on.
what
They
it
should
is.
have put it in reverse on her ass. They should have ran her over and then put it in reverse just to double check and then ran it again.
yeah,
You know what? It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure
I
to
mean,
not
sure they
hear
checked that
brothers
on
and
that day.
sisters up here having so much compassion. You know, that Negro spirit, amazing grace bullshit. I
Good
want you to
God,
understand this. That we
Mr.
are the
Plumber,
most
Mr.
forgiving
Plumber, you
nation of
still here?
people. We're the most forgiving nation of
well,
people.
here's the
Man, hey, look,
thing.
and let me tell you something.
That's
Hey,
why they
hey,
don't give a
Peanut.
shit about us.
Hey, Peanut. Look, I'm gonna get right back to the panel. Hold on, because I want to touch on that specifically. Throughout history, when you read on your people, see, you gonna make me really do a bill, man. See, I could do it whenever you want. I could do my genealogy, but you gonna make me
Bill,
come up and do a bill,
Bill,
bro. Whenever
Bill,
you look through
Bill.
history, your people was not no turn the other cheek people. Your people was about to get back. And I'm about to show y'all, man. Look, we can come back to this. Man. I don't know how much time you
Including
got, Peanut,
Jesus.
but we can come back
Including
to the
the Jesus they
genealogy.
love so much.
Huh?
Including the Jesus they love so much.
Oh well, no, I'm about to show you directly. Look, let me unshare this. Let me stop sharing this screen. Look, I ain't gotta look. Let me go to Fort Mims. I'm gonna show y'all a story. Fort Mims. This is real history.
The
Salute to the
whole
Red Sticks.
article was about to get down. I already
Man,
know.
I tell you, man, we on fire today. We are
I'm about to
on
tell y'all,
fire.
man.
Go bring the spice, man. Bring it.
I'm about to
Open that
show y'all,
computer
man.
up.
I
I
must be
say
a
it
part.
again and I said
I
it
must be
then.
part of that. I
Real
must be
rap be
part. I
cooking
must
them
be part of
goddamn beans and rice and won't get nobody none. That's what it is. He be cooking. I'm
Hey,
taking
I told
y'all words.
look, you gonna make look, you gonna make me
Red,
share my screen. Look,
red man.
this it's for you, Knowledge Seeker. Look,
It is what it is. We on fire. We are for those
so
who are
you
in the
missed.
chat. Please press a like to Peanut Nola 504. Also, share with the other people on the panel. Subscribe to their channel also. But if you're in here, press a couple of likes up.
All right, so look, all right, I'm still sharing the screen. So look,
Hmm.
you heard Fort Mims Massacre. You about to hear the story of how these are some of our people right there in Mississippi. They didn't play that bullshit, and I'm gonna show you. The Fort Mims Massacre took place August 30th, and you're not gonna get this in school. You know what I'm saying? You got to dig and look into this. I know sometimes I use Wikipedia, but you'd be surprised how much information Wikipedia got. But anyway, the Fort Mims Massacre took place on August 30th, 1813, during the Creek War, when a force of Creek Indians belonging to the Red Sticks faction under the command of head warriors Peter McQueen and William Weatherford, also known as Lamachati or Red Eagle, stormed the fort and defeated the militia garrison. Afterwards, a massacre ensued, and almost all the remaining Creek Metis, the definition is a multi-ancestral indigenous group whose homeland is Canada and parts of the United States between the Great Lakes region and the Rocky Mountains. The Metis trace their descent to both indigenous North Americans and Europeans, so mixed breeds. White settlers and militia at Fort Mims were killed. The fort was stockade with a blockhouse surrounding the house and outing buildings of settler Samuel Mims, located about where 35 miles directly north of present-day Mobile, Alabama. That's right there. That is not far. That is right there. So basically, if y'all see like the more Western movies or like the more Civil War kind of movies, basically all a stockade is, it's like a fort. It's a fortified fort. It's a fort outside of the actual place that you're actually fighting. It's if you've ever been in the military, it's like a fob. It's the same thing to a fob. Anyway, it says, I'm gonna get to the good point, the good part. I want blood. I want to get to the attack. On
Hmm.
August 29th, 1813, two black slaves tending cattle outside the stockade reported that painted warriors were in the vicinity, and mounted scouts from the fort found no signs of the war party. That's because our people was good at blending in. Major Beasley, the commander, had the second slave flogged for raising false alarm. Beasley received a second warning the morning of the assault by a mounted scout, but dismissed it and took no precautions as he was reportedly drunk. Beasley had claimed that he could maintain the post against any number of Indians. So now you're getting big headed. But historians believe the stockade was poorly defended, which it was, at the time of the attack. The east gate was partially blocked open by the drifting sand. Beasley also posted no pickets or sentries. A sentry, like I said, is an outpost. Basically, people that look to see what's going on, that survey the scene. That's what a sentry is. Dismissing the reports the Creeks were near. So they what they did is they basically they overlook our people. They thought our people wasn't a threat. They thought that once you read, you're gonna hear me read about something called burnt corn, which was an attack on us, and we got that get back right away. The Red Sticks, which was our people, attacked during the midday meal, attempting to take the fort and a coup de main by charging the open gate en masse. At the same time, they took control of the gun loops and the outer enclosure under Captain Bailey. The militia and settlers held the inner enclosure, fighting on for a time. Now, I forgot to lay out the map. I forgot to lay out the table, set the table. This started like they said midday, so you can say 12 to 1 o'clock. By 5 o'clock, you're gonna find out what happened to these pale faces. By 5 o'clock, y'all. So under the Captain Bailey, the militia and settlers held the inner enclosure, fighting on for a time. After about 2 hours, there was a pause for about an hour. The Indians, their initial impetus blunted inside the fort and casualties rising, held an impromptu council to debate whether to continue to fight or withdraw. By 3 o'clock, it was decided that the 10 saw is some more mixed breed Native Americans led by Dixon Bailey would have to be killed. What? Would have to be killed to avenge their treachery at Burnt Corn. So Burnt Corn, they basically attacked us first, and we got our get back. The Creeks launched a second attack at 3 p.m. The remaining defenders fell back into the building called the Bastion. The Red Sticks set fire to the Bastion in the center, which then spread out to the rest of the stockade. The warriors forced their way into the inner enclosure and, despite attempts by Weatherford, killed most of the militia defenders, the Mixed Blood Creek, and the white settlers. After a struggle of hours, the defense collapsed entirely, and perhaps 500 militiamen, settlers, slaves, and Creeks loyal to who? The Americans, died or were captured within the Red Sticks, taking some 250 scalps by 5 p.m. And they started at 12 with an hour break.
Woo!
The battle
Woo!
was over. The battle was over, and the
See,
stockade and buildings
they want
sat.
to paint our people to be weak. They want to paint our people to be weak. That these, these
We
people
were a
came
fighting
over to
people.
our
We
nation.
weren't
We
to
were
lay
fighting
down
nation of
and take
people.
it. And matter
We
of
didn't lay
fact,
down for nobody.
I hail from the
Pass
Nat
pass
Turner
the bag.
Rebellion area. And let me tell you, Nat Turner made such an impression on these folks. Right now, there's a street in Newport News named after Nat Turner
So
because
my thing is,
he
go
brought the
ahead.
same savagery that they have been bringing to us to them. And my people hid him. My tribes hid him.
So my
Yeah,
thing
what they
is,
don't understand is that
That
we
was Nat
hid
Turner,
slaves.
the Nat
Did you
Turner
understand
Rebellion.
that I want you guys to understand that we hid slaves? That
that is
slaves
true.
It
That is
tells you right
true.
came,
here.
that see, it
It
tells
tell,
you right there
look. It
that
tells you right
these
here.
people,
This is how you know.
yeah, and when you
Right here. It
man,
tells you right here. Let me scroll down because this is what lets you know. Now, this is Wikipedia and how they do. Now I got some. Now, if y'all want me to drop gems, I got gems. It's depending on how much time y'all got. But when we read, now you got to remember. You
hid
know
it
what I'm saying?
God.
This is Paleface that put this information. So a lot of times you'll see the word slave. Sometimes you'll see the word African. You got to read past that and you got to look at the
Woo!
context and you got to read between the lines. Now look at what they did. They just said by 5 o'clock they scalped 250 of the militias and the mixed breeds that attacked them first. It said while they spared the lives of who almost all the slaves. Yeah, I guess any slave that wasn't a coon, they spared them. And it said they took over 100 of them captive. At least 3 women and 10 children are known to be made captive. But y'all just said 100, so it's way more than that. Some 36, nearly all men escaped, including Bailey, who was mortally wounded, the 2 women and 1 girl. When a relief column arrived at Fort Stockard a few weeks later, it found 247 corpses of the defenders and 100 of the Creek attackers. So they spared the lives of, they say, damn near all the slaves. So were they really slaves or were they POWs?
They were POWs.
There you go. There you
So
go.
my question to the panel is, what changed from that
Okay, we got
time
the
of
link
our
drop. We got
people?
the link.
What happened from that time of people to the people we have today?
I'll tell you what changed it. Indoctrination, the assimilation of the Native American into the U.S. educational system. When you indoctrinate somebody, you completely you can control their mind with indoctrination, and you were indoctrinated under the threat of being killed if you didn't allow your kids and stuff to assimilate. It was real consequences to be had for not assimilating.
That's right. And we don't understand that we were held at bay for so many years. So many years of imagine you owning something. All along you owning something and it belongs to you. You own your own land, you own your own house. And then excuse me. And then somebody just popped up out of nowhere and said, no, you gotta go. No, you
Because
gotta go.
remember,
How they gonna
even
tell
Judge
you to go
Elliott
on something
said
that you own and bought?
So look,
I'm sorry.
so look, check this out. So remember how I just told you how you got to read in between the lines, right? Now, this is
Mm-hmm.
all in America. A lot of people don't know all this. What I'm about to show you is all in America. This ain't Africa. You know what I'm saying? It's not in South America. All this is in America. It says lost civilization and Grand Canyon was wait Egyptian. No, it wasn't Egyptian, but that's what see they always want you to think Africa. Anything you do, they want you to think Africa. So watch this. Where's my pictures at? Oh, this might be the wrong link, y'all. All right, it's the wrong link.
Well, of
My bad.
course, if I
My
want
bad.
your land, then of course I'm going to tell you to claim somewhere else. Why wouldn't I? It benefits me to get you to say that you're from another place. And keep in mind what Jane Elliott said. She said if you can go through the public school system and not come out racist, then it's a miracle upon itself. That's a white woman saying how indoctrinated even the white man is from his own system. Because the lies were told to perpetuate that they were the superior race. And like my mother used to say, when you tell a lie, you gotta keep constantly telling lies to cover the lie that you originally told.
Here we go. That's what I was looking for.
And that's
True.
why it was so
All this is
important
in
to
America,
put
yo.
this system into place because you had a group of people like Farrakhan
Jesus,
said
you got.
that is the native nowhere. They're trying to claim land for themselves because
But see, my
they
thing
were
But
a
is,
look,
group
this
of
the thing,
people who
though.
didn't have
This the
any
thing.
land nowhere.
This the thing. I'll give them native.
but,
You know what I'm saying? Because
but
like
this,
you don't have to be in a landmass for a long time to be considered native. I'll give them native. That's why I don't claim
first,
Native American. But indigenous,
first of all, first of all, and no disrespect, and I want you to understand, I and this panel have never claimed to be native.
right? Facts,
We claim to be indigenous.
facts,
So I want everybody who come on, I want you to understand the difference between the Native Americans who call, you can have that shit. And I want you to understand this. And out of
facts.
respect for you people, I want you to understand. I want you to understand. You can have that. But I want you to understand that you were not the original people in Turtle Island. You were
What
not
up,
the
though? Peace to the
original
family.
people.
Peace to
You
the
are
chat.
Mongoloids that came, you are Mongoloids that came from Asia. I want you to understand this. Now, this is, and I have stated this in my videos. I have done this.
To
I have
to
been
be
working
correct,
on this for a very
Siberia.
long time. And understand, stop. Well, you can call them Siberian, but they didn't come here. And I want you to understand that these people that are from here, in every land base of the world, the original people is melanated people, and that's a fact. You can debate me. In Europe, the original people were melanated black people. If we want to talk about this stuff in Asia, the original Asian people were melanated black people.
There
And
you
I'm
go.
telling you about a tribe. I'm telling you about a tribe that
And they're
belonged
still
to
there to
here,
this
that
day,
was here way before them.
but the system of
That's the same
racism
stuff.
keeps them
I'm out here
hidden
with the natives, and they
because
don't
they're not
claim to
light
be mound
enough.
builders.
Culturally, they are not. They're seen as the lower caste, and they're not promoted, but they're still very much there.
I have some
Because
new people on
a
the
white man,
panel. You
I think
guys,
it was
I
a
got
white
some
man that
new
talked about
people.
how he came
I got
across a group of
Can't talk too
black
long.
monks, and they had
I
been
have
there
some
for
new pan.
thousands upon thousands of years, and wasn't known because, like I said, wherever these people have landed, they implemented the system of racism. So you got all these different groups of people going along with the program.
Sound like Dion on here.
They've also been indoctrinated into the systemic
I
mess
have
that
some.
they created.
Go ahead, T Mac. I have some new people on the panel, and we're gonna go with this. I think DZ. D is
That's
that King?
Dion. Yeah, that's my brother Dion.
Um,
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna let Brother Dion come on because at the end of the day, we've been talking, so we want to let some of these new people on. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna mute my mic.
Peace, peace. What up, though, family? Peace to the chat, peace to the panel.
Peace
I
be
don't
upon
know
you.
everybody names right now. I know my bro real rap up here, but I got to get everybody names eventually. Down pack, come around more often. But
Your
yeah, I like
family,
the
your
way y'all
family. You
putting up.
on peanut noodle? If you came on peanut noodles, this is the indigenous channel. I made this the indigenous channel. So if anybody want to argue over me, it is what it is because I'm the only person that's very open to anybody to come here. Okay, so if anybody, Rainstorm will tell you if you're a part of the indigenous movement, this is the indigenous channel for you. Peanut
Bring
noodle
the
Well,
whole
504.
family back together.
Go ahead,
Peanut,
brother.
I want to say this real quick for the brother to get to talking. I'm changing my name to Toby. Go
Man,
ahead.
stop it, dog. Nigga, Ray start chill, nigga. This nigga
Ooh,
stupid,
y'all
dog.
ain't right.
Shut your
Y'all
ass
ain't
up,
right.
nigga. Shut your ass up, nigga. Time out, nigga. Take your ass time out, nigga.
And guess what? Guess what? Real quick, for the brother to get to
Wow.
talking, it's gonna be like Dark Man say. I'm gonna change it to TO-BEY. That's where I'm from.
Somebody put that man in the corner, dog. God damn.
Go ahead, cuz. I'm sorry. I just be messing around.
No, I definitely want
Hey
y'all
man,
Okay, we have
mute
keep
his
six.
on
mic, man. He
chopping it
wilding
up
out today.
though. Keep on building. Cause rap
Man,
already
mute,
know
mute his mic.
We got
He
I
six
build
wilding
off the
out.
people.
people.
Hey. Before you go, Bill, we have six people. One, two, three. Could you remove the? No, I don't want you to remove that. That's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay, we cannot. We have an extra guy who wants to come on, and that's Alex Smith. Right as of
All right, you
right
got
now,
10
he's
now.
gonna have to
Hey,
wait
hey,
for
hey, hold
that.
up, Peanut. Hold up. You can have 10 people. Like, it updated. Hey, man, we updated. You can have 10 people now.
I'll drop
Okay.
off. I'll drop off,
Well,
y'all.
for some
Nah, you ain't
reason,
got
I'm
to
trying
drop
to get
off.
the
No.
brother on.
I, I just paid for StreamYard a couple weeks
It
ago, and they
says the
updated it so you,
studio.
you can have 10 people now.
Okay, well, the studio told me that I can't have. I mean, it says I can't add that extra one, so I don't know what's going on. But we're
Okay,
gonna
like
we're
you
gonna
must
get him
not have
in.
the
We're
update.
gonna get him in.
All right, all right.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
haven't
man.
updated yet, y'all.
Yeah, man,
So
you got to
whatever.
get,
What?
yeah, because
Yeah,
I just,
y'all teaching me. Y'all teaching me. Okay.
I got you, because I just paid for StreamYard again.
Alice Allen, please wait. Alan Smith, Ismail, please wait. We will let you on. Just wait in the background. I will let you on. Go ahead. Go ahead, fella.
All right, so I'm going to get back
The
into
next.
it. Hey, Dion, yeah, want to say something, Dion? Because
You
I was
on
gonna
me,
run
bro. I'm
through
about
this.
to
A lot of
build.
people never.
You already know
A
how I
lot.
get down, bro. I'm about to
All
build
right,
off you.
all right. So look, bet. So look. So this is Kincaid's caves, right? Now some people know this Kincaid. I personally call it Powell because my boy, his last name is Powell, and you'll see once I get into the read why there's a controversy because some people know it as Kincaid, some people know it as Powell. It don't matter because it was two white boys that so-called discovered it, but it was already discovered. You know what I'm saying? It was two archaeologists at two separate times that came, and these are all what you would think would be Egyptian relics, right? But this is all in the Grand Canyon right here in America. And I'm gonna just read some of the verbiage in here. But there's
Which
caves.
before you do that, rap.
Go ahead,
I
fam.
am in
Go ahead.
Arizona. I am in Arizona, and bro, definitely about to speak some facts because there's
Yeah.
certain parts of the Grand Canyon you cannot go to.
And
Restricted areas, so they
you
say.
about to see why. You about to see why. It
Go
says
ahead, bro. Take that.
the sky over this area is restricted airspace. The area surrounding this pyramid and cave on the ground is illegal and treacherous to navigate, and all official reports about this from Smithsonian and elsewhere have been censored, modified, nullified, and retracted. It's not because of his danger or because it's hard to get to. It's because that's where your history is, and they don't want you to learn your history. They don't want you to know what your people in the past have done. This is still not stopped people from attempting to visit this part of the canyon. Many have been arrested. Some have died attempting to climb these sacred sites Over the years, it has gotten to the point where the government feels it must have armed FBI agents guarding inside the entrance to the cave that is now known as Kincaid's Cave. When is America? When is the U.S. When have they ever cared about health? When have they ever cared about people's health? This is the same government that was during the Tuskegee experiment with putting syphilis into the people. They don't give a damn about health. They don't want you to know because there's so much history up in them caves. Let's get
And
to it.
them caves gonna get melanated real quick.
Facts. Kincaid's Caves was named after G.E. Kincaid, who was the first to enter the cave. So-called, I put so-called on that because you know our ancestors was all up in there. You about to find out. After retiring from the Marines, G.E. Kincaid worked for S.A. Jordan as an archaeologist. S.A. Jordan was sent to the Grand Canyon by the Smithsonian Institute to investigate information reported by John Wesley Powell. So now you see why there's a discrepancy. Some know it as Kincaid, some know it as Powell's Caves. Anyway, the tunnel is presently on a cliff wall 400 feet above the Colorado River and the Grand Canyon. Archaeologists estimate the man-made cavern is around 3,000 years old, so this predates Christ. This cavern is over 500 feet long. This cavern is over 500 feet long and has several cross tunnels to large chambers. This was the lowest level in the. Now look. Now I told y'all how y'all got to separate the meat from the bones because they always going to try to throw in the Egyptian shit. But anyway, this was the lowest level and the last so-called Egyptian tunnel city that was built in the Grand Canyon. Since the time that it was constructed, archaeologists estimate the Colorado River has eroded 300 feet lower. So now you're about to see what our people built inside them caves and what they made. This is all from and in the Grand Canyon. There were many Egyptian relics, so-called, that were discovered in Kincaid's Caves. One of which was pure gold artifact from the so-called Egyptian king Keon. The relic is holding lotus flowers in both hands, native to Egypt. I don't know about all that. This was found in the first cross tunnel of the cave.
Rap. Before you say that, remember we just saw something about Egypt being in America. We got documents on that. We got family in the community with documents on Egypt being in America.
Facts. But to the unknown eye, the uneducated or unknown eye, they want you to think back to Africa. But we could break that down too, how Egypt was in America as well. We could do that too.
Go ahead, bro. Chop it up.
Can I keep going?
Facts. Go ahead.
Yes.
All right, bet. Let's get it.
Yes.
This was found because look, man, once I get to cooking, I don't like to stop. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, look, I appreciate the little.
Hey, Red, what it is, I have to slow you down, bro, so the family can make sure they get the knowledge, because you be going.
I got you. We'll keep going. This was found in the first cross tunnel. This right here. This was found in the first cross tunnel of the cave, which was in the exact same location as the shrines in the Valley of the King's Tunnel cities before the kings of ancient Egypt, began to build pyramids and above ground cities. It was found that Keon was a descendant of King Zapnath in Egypt, who may have been Joseph in the Bible. This was hieroglyphic tablet that was found. Bro, I'm telling you, I'm gonna bust y'all head with knowledge today, bro. I didn't come in for no reason, man.
Listen, my brother, I want you to understand now, for those who follow Peanut Nola 504, they know I have been speaking this from day one. And I have told y'all, look to the canons, the secrets, for those who listen to my knowledge and the stuff that I've been preaching for a very long time. They know that I have told you that this shit has been done in reverse. That we have had everything that they talk, they go to Kemet. First thing that they do, they say Kemet. Now, I want you guys to understand that Kemet, the original people of the black race, the people of the blacks, were in Kemet. The Egyptians that you know that's in Egyptians, them people were who they say they were. But I want to tell you that remember the connection that our land base was connected to Africa.
Remember that all lands were connected to all civilizations. When you look at
It's
Haiti, you
Pangea.
look at
It's
all
known
the
as
Pangea.
Pangea.
islands. These
It's known as
I
Pangea.
go back to Pangaea, and I've been stating this shit for so many years. People don't believe in that stuff. That that Jerusalem is really America. That the stuff that they want. Why don't want Africa? Why don't they? Why they want America so much? Why is this is the Jew
I'm
of
gonna show
all
you why.
lands?
I'm gonna show you why
Why
Peanut
the
ate.
fact that when so oh you gonna give it to me? You gonna give it to me? Because I want to know. I want to sit here and tell all the stuff that I've been talking
I
about.
got you. I
That
got you right
God
now.
gives me the image.
I got you right now. This is why.
Go ahead.
This is why. This is why right here. Hold on. Let me go to world. Let me go to world so you can
Dig
see
it.
what the world looks like from a topographical map. 1 second. I got you. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what the world look like. Now hold on. They trying to put my damn ad. Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Hold on.
They thought I was crazy. People been telling me I'm crazy. I'm
I got
crazy.
you.
You dog shit.
I got you. I'm about to show you all, bro. Look where all the green is. Hold on.
Yeah.
Woo! We on fire today on Peanut
We
Nola
still
504.
we technically still connected. We just got water over the land.
Look at this. Now you see all this
But
green in America? You about to see something real quick. I'm about to show you why this is the promised land. Cause I'm with you on that. Watch this.
We in the garden.
Watch. Let me look up. Let me look up. Let me start with Dubai and let me work out. Cause everybody love
woo!
Dubai, right?
Man on
Everybody
fire
love
right now.
Dubai. Niggas love going to Dubai.
If you
Let's
follow
start
me,
with.
you better follow real rap. You heard me?
Say again.
If you follow Peanut Nola 504, you better follow real rap. Because he's splitting gems.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Watch. We gonna work out, man. We gonna work out. Come on now. Let's go. Come on. We ain't got time to be waiting on you slow ass. Let's go. I know the internet fast over here. Let's go. Come on. All right. Now look at all this brown. Brown, brown, a little bit of green, brown, brown, brown. All you see is brown. Get into the Horn of Africa. You don't see no green until you get to around Cameroon, which we know is the Congo. You know what I'm saying? Most of Africa is dead, man. That's why they don't want Africa. All this shit, all where all these great kingdoms were supposed to be at is dead, man.
But before you even slide back to North America, as what we call the United States and Canada and Mexico, you just go down, yes, slide down that way. You feel me? Go show them what the jungle, the rest
This
of the
is
jungle
all dead, man.
that
You
we
don't
still
see no
have
like
over in America.
facts. Look, you see green in spots. That's why I wanted to get it clear, cause Google Map gonna try to play what I'm saying. Nah, this is all dead. All this shit is dead. You only got pockets of what you would call fertile land in pockets. Pockets. Now wait till I come back over to America. All this shit dead, man. You can't grow nothing out here. It's all dead.
We the land of the milk and honey.
Facts. Now let me work out. Let me work out. Let me come across. Look at the difference, man. Look at the difference. You don't see all that damn brown on this side. You know what I'm saying? If you I travel these, I've been to every state but Maine and Vermont. So I know what I'm looking at. It's all nothing but lush. Lush, lush, lush. Until you get to about West Texas. That's when it starts to die down. But right after you get out of West Texas, you get out of New Mexico, you get out of Southern Cal, and you start going back up, what does it turn back into? Lush.
Now we
Lush
have to
green.
remember, y'all, that's a today's. We had a time and point in time where we was connected with nature and we didn't cut down trees just to cut down trees.
A lot of this is open. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this is open, but you could just see the difference, man. That's why they want America
I
so
had a
bad.
video. I had a video about cutting down the trees. If you're gonna cut down the trees, you have to replenish. You have to replace them with baby trees. And this is what our
Facts.
ancestors have to understand, that we have to teach our little one, is the fact that the Most High and our ancestors are teaching us to regrow the planet. This is why we have COVID-19 right now, because we are our defense mechanism is going away.
Facts.
Facts.
Okay, you have to understand that if you don't replant the trees and the plants, we are destroying our. I'm just being honest to you. It's
The
every
earth
day you see the ecosystem, you see
is
everything
if
going on. This is what's happening to it.
if you want to look at the earth, you got to look at the earth as a body itself, because the earth is a living organism itself. So if the earth got to have defense mechanism, for itself, and we have to put the same. If you put medicine and herbs in your body to make sure that your body is straight, then you got to do it to the earth. You got to take care of the earth. The earth is giving you what you need to keep sustained and keep surviving. So if you take it away from the earth, you ain't gonna have it for yourself. And this where you get dependent on the government, because they
And
take these
look,
things away from us.
maybe I'm tripping. I went back to the
A lot of people don't know that
Go ahead, Dion.
I was about to say, a lot of people don't know that a lot of weeds and shit that they cut down in their backyards, around the neighborhoods and everything, you've been cutting down indigenous herbs to help you survive.
What you said, exactly what you
The
said.
and this is
Dandelion,
what
you can
they
make
taught you, that it was
dandelion
a weed,
tea.
but they didn't tell you that burdock looked just like a weed,
Yeah.
but it's a herb that helps cleanse your blood.
No, cut that shit down and go to CVS, right, and buy it from me. You see what I'm talking about? Cut all this shit
Well,
Boy,
down,
this
and
shit is
then
real, man.
yeah, then you got to go to CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, whatever, and get your pills and your shit right there in your yard.
Like
Just
I
all
like
remember
the
medicine
having
comes
medicine,
from herb.
medicine
You know,
you take is
all like
dandelion.
yeah, all
Dandelion
medicine comes from herb. And what a lot
The
of people,
sister talking, y'all.
dandelion will
Go
The
ahead,
actually
sister's
sister.
allow
talking right
you
now. Let's see what the sister
to
got.
to get rid of the excess fluid without stripping your potassium while you're doing it.
Mm,
Facts.
tell it, sis. But we
Dandelion's
don't
one of
I
the
do that.
love
best too.
I love basil tea, but basil tea will strip the potassium from you. But it has so many medicinal properties to basil tea.
And my mom and my brother introduced me to, which I've heard on channels. We got in the refrigerator a little drinking bottle, sea moss. Clean you,
Yeah,
clean
CMOS.
out.
CMOS has
Well,
I think we
could
have
I
a
say a
hundred.
testimony to everybody? I, I, I want when y'all finish, I want to see a testimony. I want to tell y'all what happened to me, and that the ancestors. I'm gonna tell y'all some shit. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead, fam, because we'll get on what CMOS does.
Okay,
That's a
what
big
I want,
mineral builder.
I want to understand that one, Peanut Nola before felt like he had the coronavirus, right? So I want you to understand that I use my herbs. My herbs that the ancestors gave me, I felt like I destroyed whatever chance I ever had. So what I want you to understand that I went and got my own, I grew ginger in my yard. And I want to
There we
understand,
go.
you got to go back to herbal things that we need. Okay. See, we got to go back to the earth, what we need as a nation. So what I'm telling you is I had raw honey, ginger, oranges, lemon, and diced garlic, and I had peppermints, put it into a tea, and I no longer had a trace of what the shit you see people growing on.
mm,
I had
Yes.
pineapples. I chopped in the bitch. I did all kinds. Listen, the fruits of the Most High is with us. We got to
Now,
stop eating
just
of the land of these processed foods.
now, just
It's
imagine
killing
if you
us.
would have put the herbs that we've been cutting down for years with it. Just how fast do you think?
Yes.
Like when Dr. Sebi speak on 24-hour improvement, a couple 30-minute improvement, an hour improvement. People don't understand that this man understood the herbs. He understood the earth. This is what we got to get back
Just
to,
like
and this is what
Right.
our ancestors was doing. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Ain't nothing
Just
new under the
like the
sun.
sassafras tea was given by my grandmother to my mom and her sisters as something to cleanse you out. When the season would change, she would give the sassafras tea to them.
Facts.
Hey,
And
look,
of course,
I need
that
some
has
more
a lot of
reading by you,
medicinal
man. When you
purposes
finish.
to it as well. But
I
it was
highlighted
her
this.
way to flush their bodies out.
Got you.
Go ahead, rap dog. I didn't want you to stop on what you was reading
I didn't
either.
want to talk over. No. I just didn't want. Like, I know we all get excited. You know what I'm saying? Like, like we all indigenous. We get excited. I didn't want to talk over nobody. All right, but look,
I love
I
it.
was
I love it. I love the fact that I love that.
I was reading and I got it highlighted right here. It says this tablet serves as a history book. That's why they hide it from you, including names that began with King Zaphnath coming to Aztlan and information about his descendant King Keon coming to the Grand Canyon. This is why they hide our history, man. This is why they hide these findings, because they don't want us to have hold of it and decipher it and actually know how things happen, and they always want to keep that confusion. Hold on, excuse me, I got the train pass. Hold on, go on mute.
But yeah, they that's one thing because it's all about the land. You know, why would you like Rap said earlier? Why would you fight for a land that you don't know that you belong to? When you know what you belong
Okay, we got
to,
a brother. We got a brother in here, y'all. We got a brother in here. He changed his name. He say Ismail. I know who he is, but how you doing, brother? You on here? What's up, man?
What's up? I'm on.
Alice, go ahead, Alice. Go ahead. You got. I know who you are. Go ahead, Alice.
No, I'm saying, am I on?
yeah, you live, family.
You getting a chance to talk? When he gone. The Alice have left the building. Hold on one second.
Hey, can I say this real quick? I probably
Hey,
dropped it in your chat
Peanut,
before, but I mean, if somebody else got something to say, I can wait.
good. Like you trying to
Now
add me, but
speak,
like
family.
I'm add it on the
I
computer,
got
bro.
you, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
okay,
trying to,
all right. I'm like
yeah, like I was trying to create another spot
fighting
for somebody
yourself.
to come on.
Okay, is
Okay,
it
well,
cool
we're
if
gonna
I
get this spot for Mr. Allen Flint.
before the brother come on? Is it cool if
Okay, hold on.
I think I showed this to you the Indian grammar, how they changed us from what the sister was talking about, everybody's talking about
Whew,
right
that was hard.
earlier, how they introduced all this religion to us.
Bro, I
Did
can
I
sit
bring
here
it
and
up on
tell
your
you
channel,
this,
Peanut?
that Mr. Oh, you can bring anything you up on here. Listen,
No,
any
I didn't know if
indigenous
I said.
person that
I mean,
lives in
I didn't know if I
Rainstorm,
brought it up before. I didn't know if I
right?
brought it up
Mr.
before. I just didn't want to.
Mr. Rainstorm,
Yes,
you
sir.
are this channel. You are part of this channel, and at the end of the day, I will never deny you on this channel. You are my dog. You heard me?
Much, yes,
Y'all look
sir.
at this
Much,
Hey,
though,
much
man.
hold on, I
Look,
want to let you.
But I just wanted to read
Right,
something to y'all real quick, the same way Real Rap did, and he was dropping gems, right? I mean, this the
right,
book. I'm gonna show you, right? And before y'all move on, and I hush, right? But I just wanted y'all to see something, and I'm gonna read. I'm just gonna read the back. The back of the book tells you the whole story about the book, right? So, but I'm gonna show you this.
right.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me do this.
That's my brother Rainstorm.
Y'all see that? That's the name of the
Yes,
book. Okay. Now
yes. You
I'm gonna
read that to
read.
us like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay then. Well, I ain't got to do it again.
No, 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 no. The new audience need to hear it.
Okay. Okay,
Everybody,
that's
look,
fine.
I
Facts.
want it to be read again.
You got brothers on the panel, bro.
You
That
got
ain't hear
brothers
you
on the
read this.
panel don't even ever heard that.
Okay. I'm.
Hello?
Y'all work with me. I work with me, people, because I went to public school. So hold on. But
Hello?
it's called. Y'all leave me alone. The Indian grammar begun. Right. It says on November 4th, 1931. An ordained minister by the name of John Eliot arrived in Boston, Massachusetts. However, never seen, he arrived in Boston, Massachusetts, having never seen an Indian. His first contact with the Massachusetts tribe, who lived in small villages scattered around the area of Boston, while preaching at a Roxbury church. Eliot wished to bring the word of Christ to the Indians in their own language. He turned to, I keep getting this word messed up, Cockatoo, and Indians living nearby who could read English. As time passed, Eliot learned to speak the Massachusetts language and then endeavored to to create a written version with his own goal to translate and publish a Bible in Massachusetts. At the same time, Eliot was preaching to the Indians in this newly acquired language. In 19, I mean, I'm sorry, in 1651, he set up the first praying Indian village at what is today South Natick. Natick, I think it's I'm
Natchitoches.
pronouncing it right. Okay, his dream of the New York Testament. I'm sorry, his dream of the New Testament, published in Indian language, came to light in September 1661 at Cambridge, Massachusetts, for the first printed in the Americas. In 1663, he completed the Bible was the completed Bible was published. His first spread, wait a minute, what's it? To further spread, I'm sorry, y'all, to further spread the knowledge of the language to new ministries as well as Indians, this grammar was published in 1666. I'm done.
Wow.
So this is the first time they introduced
Wow.
this shit to us.
Hello?
Hey, I want to, Alan Smith. You on here right now? And I know you Ismail. Okay, Mr. Ismail. I'm sorry. Cause I
Hello?
had to get used to that shit quick. Go ahead,
Hello?
brother.
Welcome, Mr.
Y'all hear me?
Ismail.
We can hear you fine.
All right, this is what I like. Like I've been listening to y'all. Y'all been dropping some gems though, for real. But like, all right, like your show and the show that we have, like everything. People, I've been reading this book, right? And as I read the book, I'm gonna quote some things out the book. Uh, they said, all right, they said like in our minds, everything that we've learned and everything, anything that challenges what you believe is going to make you feel unsafe. Even if the book of law is wrong, it makes you feel it makes you feel safe. That is why we need a great deal of courage to challenge our own beliefs, because even if we know we didn't choose all these beliefs, it is also true that we agreed to all of them. The agreement is so strong that even if we understand the concept of it, it's not being true, we feel the blame, the guilt, and the shame that occur if we go against these rules. So, like a lot of people are saying like they're not woke, but a lot of people are woke. But when you have been damaged, you might as well say damaged and abused and manipulated all these years. Because we just had this conversation the other day about Africa and Aboriginal people, and it's like, man, it's it's hard for people to digest all this at one time. You know what I'm saying? But it's real. But we have to uh
We in an
understand that
abusive
we
relationship with the United States.
right. So basically, so we have to understand at the end of the day is that we made agreement long time ago, because we as humans have been domesticated. Our parents domesticated us. They parents domesticated them. Same thing you do with an animal. When it does something good, you say good job. And if something does something bad, you scold it and say it's wrong until it does what you wanted it to do. So basically, that's what we've been doing. We've been domesticated to believe a lie and all these lies, and we've been believing the lie so long. When we hear the truth, it sounds like a lie.
Tell
And
that. Tell
lies
that.
sound like the truth, and lies sound like the truth. So basically, like the brother talking, wow, I'm listening to everything he was saying about that because Egypt, we keep saying Egypt, but in ancient texts, you can't even find that word because it's the Egypt real ancient name is Mizraim. That's the real name of it. So it's like a lot of stuff, even in books that we read, like Egypt. Like if we were talking to people in ancient time, they saying Egypt and Egyptian, they'd be like, "What?" Because that's not what it was. So we have been totally just our mind. We have to unlearn everything we learn and start over from scratch.
And
Facts.
one thing is, we got to start figuring out when a lot of these other countries was established.
Well, hold
Like
on. Hey,
a lot of
hey,
places over
Dion.
here was named something before they was named what they are over there. What up, though, Rap?
Right, and I agree.
Nah,
I,
look. See, like that's why I don't fully denounce the Bible, man. I don't like, I don't denounce the Bible because the Bible will give you seed line. You know what I'm saying? Like the Bible, for
Right.
instance,
Go ahead,
like
brother.
the Bible. Look, and this real rap, man. Anybody that's not familiar with my voice, this is real rap. Um, the Caucasian will give you will name landmass, whereas the Bible will give you seed lines. So the Caucasian the Caucasian, for instance, Babylon, he'll call Babylon Babylon, or if you're from Babylon, you'll be Babylonian. But in the Bible knows Babylon is Mesopotamia because that's the seed line. You know what I'm
right.
saying? And that's the thing with a lot of when you really, and I'm still studying to a degree because, like I said, you can find history in the Bible if you know how to decipher it. That's why they tell you read it line by line, and like Lady always help me out with that. It's you have to read the Bible in precepts, and when you read it in precepts, it'll help to confirm certain things for you. You know what I'm saying? By reading it in precepts, because I always tell people, man, the Bible's not the treasure; it's the treasure map. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got a map and you don't understand the language on the map, or you don't understand the symbols on the map, don't mean you're gonna find the treasure. You gotta break it down and
The
understand
Bible is
what it
what
is
led
it's
me
looking
down the
at.
path that led me to the spirituality I'm at right now.
It's a lot of
It's
people,
a
sis.
living, breathing organism. You can get out of it what you want, but it has a way of exposing who you really are.
Right. That's why I tell people the Bible the Bible was abducted by the church. You know what I'm saying? The church uses the Bible as a prop. I grew up in the Catholic Church, so I know what I'm saying.
Wow, me too.
They didn't read they didn't read out the Bible.
Hold up, brother. Hold up, brother. Hold up now. Hold up. Let Peanut know to talk to you. I gotta ask you a question because you came up from the Catholic
Go ahead, fam.
Church, right?
Go ahead, fam. Yeah.
Right or wrong?
Right.
I want you to know that when you were sitting sitting in that church, you didn't realize that the fact that they have paintings of differences of you. That they told you that the angels, every angel on the wall looked like a white vanilla man. But when you look and you really dig in, you wonder why. Are you going to heaven? Are you going to hell? Because they have
This is
made this shit color. They have made this stuff the way it is. Because
Facts.
they know that you are the true man
Most
of
people
this
are
world.
already in hell and don't know it.
there's no hell is
They
here.
don't know.
Ain't
And
well,
I've
hell ain't
told
nowhere
people
but
so
here.
many times, I say,
And
you
it's
go up
self
and you see the
inflicted
features,
hell.
the storm.
There's no such place really, but hell is in your mind.
Oh, I totally disagree with that.
I'll tell you where
No
it
It
such
came
isn't
from.
place.
such a place.
I'll tell
It
you
is
where the concept
mental.
of go ahead,
There's
sis.
a lot of people who are in hell. I can completely disagree with you on that one. Hell
I
is
mean, I
very much
mean,
a
do you
real thing
understand what I'm saying? Though
Hold
because
that
there's
on,
a
look.
lot of
I know
people
what
Who
the
just
brother's
suffering right
saying. And
no?
now.
look, I'm not trying to talk over the sister.
She said that she's disagreeing with who she's disagreeing with who.
she disagreeing with Ismail, but see, you trying to put hell as
Oh,
a
okay.
place
Let me say
opposed to
something, bro.
being a state of being, a state of mind.
Let me say
That's
something, bro.
all hell is. Hell is
Yeah,
not a
it's a
Yeah,
place.
go
state
ahead,
of
brother.
mind, but it's definitely a
No,
real thing.
Look,
Yeah,
nah,
it's
okay,
definitely
okay,
real.
okay. Let's do it.
hold on,
Okay,
hold
go
on,
ahead.
hold on, hold on. I can show you the proof. Back if y'all read about the Council of Nicaea, I know a lot of people have heard of that. That's where the concept of hell came out of. If you've ever read a book, or if you know about the book called oh man, it starts with a D. Damn, I just had it on the tip of my tongue. I didn't want to cut y'all off, but I forgot the damn book, man. It's Dante's Inferno. Dante's Inferno.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
that's
where
it.
the concept of hell came from a book called Dante's Inferno. That's where you get the different layers of hell. Now, look, let me tell you something. We'll never know everything in this earthly form. We'll never know everything, but I'm siding with the brother. I don't agree
Family,
with
I gotta handle some business. I'll try to come back to the panel or to the chat, either one when I come back.
so what I was saying
The
is
sister, the sister said that you're for whatever reason it's like you're cutting off. Okay, so
Yeah, it
but
really
I
is,
just
I
man.
want
had
to
to
let
stop
you know
I'm
that.
sharing
hearing
my
the same
screen.
thing.
I stopped sharing my screen. My computer was trying to do too
Okay,
much. I had
okay.
to stop sharing my screen. But what I was saying is the concept of hell. It comes from the and I just said it. I forgot it again.
Dante's Inferno.
Dante's Inferno. So when you read Dante's Inferno, even the Bible, when you read the Bible in the context that you're supposed to read it in, all hell means is death or the grave. You know what I'm saying? There is no place that the body goes or that the spirit goes to. Because how you gonna go to hell when you're not judged? Revelations tell you that. You don't go like I believe there's a lake of fire, but that's after judgment. When the body dies, the body goes into the
I'm not
grave. The
speaking
spirit is
of a
at
physical
rest.
place. I'm speaking
I
of
don't
a
think
state of
it's no
being.
place like that. Period.
Me either.
I'm not speaking
Like
of a physical
Period.
place.
me either. That's why
It's a
that's why
state of it's a state
I'm
of
in
mind.
agreement
It's
with
a
you.
state of mind.
That
Yeah,
was
it's a
a
state of
that,
mind.
that was a human concept. Men
Right.
men sat down and came up with that. That's part of religion. That's where religion.
That's
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 how
all it
religion
is.
facts.
Because I was raised Catholic as well. I was raised Catholic as well, and
Look,
that's like when you talk about getting mind screwed. That is basically in with the Bible and with the Bible. The Bible
Wow,
is the
we
biggest.
were all deceived.
Yeah, the
man.
Bible
Look,
is the biggest Black history book that you can find. First of all, I say that because
Go
you
ahead,
can
Adam.
you can find
I
any.
view it as different states of consciousness, and you can definitely put yourself into hell. You can enter
We
into any state that you want to be in, from being wealthy to being poor to being whatever it is. These are all eternal states that you can enter into, knowingly or unknowingly.
Wow.
It's all there to be
I
experienced
understand what she
because you
mean.
have free
hell
will. And
hell
with free
hell
will,
hell.
you
All right, go
have
ahead.
the
Sir.
ability to choose what you're going to experience.
Let me put it together for
And
her.
like,
And Ella, go ahead, sis. I'm not trying to cut y'all. Go ahead. Go ahead.
and because we're discussing a state of consciousness, there's many different forms that consciousness can go into, be it good,
Whatever's
bad,
that
or
in the
indifferent.
background, you guys mute that. Mute whatever's in the background. It sounds like somebody's beating the hell out of somebody.
Yeah, I hear that
Please
too.
mute
About
That's my
whatever's in your
grandson with
background.
his honey
Oh,
sitting
okay,
up there
okay,
picking the
okay. Well,
speaker
I'll give
up
that
and
a pass.
down
All
with
right.
his little
I was
strong
trying to
self.
hear you out. We trying to hear you, sis. We just don't want to hear Go ahead.
Yeah, but the like the Bible said, those who have ears and eyes, let them hear and see. And when you hear and see, you can see the different states that people are in all the time. I can listen to you and figure out what mental state you're in just by listening to the words that you're speaking. And words are extremely powerful. They are spirit. So people need to be mindful of how they use their words and how they use their thoughts, because thoughts and words become things. and you're way more powerful than you give yourself credit for.
That's true.
I wanted to
Right.
correlate something that she said. I wanted to correlate something that she said. I'll give it right back to the panel.
Go ahead,
A
sis.
lot of us have gone through this, especially if we got great parents. Anybody that's got great parents know what I'm speaking of. When you come up broke and you don't really have shit, but your parents are so good and they do so much, you know what I'm saying, and they don't
Oh
complain in front of
wow.
you, you'll never know that you grew up poor because of the dynamic in the household, that love in the
Oh my
household.
God, you're breaking my heart.
Man, I've heard a lot of people, bruh, in
You're
my
breaking my
lifetime
heart.
say, bruh, I didn't know I was poor until I grew up. Because that love in the household and being raised by
I
great
had a
parents.
very loved. I had a great mother. I didn't have the great father, but I had a great mother. My father died of cancer, but I had a great mother. I had a great mother. So go ahead, brother.
Yeah.
And salute to her. I just wanted to put that out there to give people a baseline on what this is, because I always look at this life and these conversations, and I try to bring realism and realistic, like realistic energy to what I'm saying. So that's why I wanted to correlate the sister's point. When you grow up not knowing what it is, you know what I'm saying, you'll grow up and look back and not even realize, damn, I grew up in a great home and we were poor, but we never felt that. Because I'm one of them people.
Well,
But
the only reason, the reason why I say I agree with the brother when he said there's no hell. I mean there's no hell is because with hell and heaven, you gotta remember they use that in the Bible as a control mechanism. You feel me? So they feel like
Facts.
when they gave you that Bible, they put that in that Bible. Oh, so if I be a good Christian or a good slave, I can go to heaven, and if I be bad, I'm going to hell. That's how they controlled you, and that's how their Bible controlled you as a child. Because when
but
you was young and you was coming up, they was telling you, "Hey, look, if you God frown up on you if you do this, if you do that, God look up frown up on you. So if you won't get to heaven and see me again, you gotta live like this, and which in actuality they're using that Bible to control you
That is a
to
form
live
of
like
control.
say,
this. So when you distance yourself from that Bible and you start doing and start living the way you want to and see things from a different perspective and you distance yourself, you be like, oh nah, man, because you gotta look at it. We already in hell. What can get worse than what we already in? You see what I'm
but
saying?
Oh,
but but
you
see
And
that
that,
can't.
that
that's why I'm gonna
Oh, there's
disagree.
always a
That,
worse.
that's where I'm
Your
gonna
mind can
disagree.
always create a worse.
That's
that's
where I'm
why I
gonna
always
disagree.
say that. That's why I say the Bible.
Your mind is
Hey,
extremely
man, it's
powerful,
I
man.
mean,
but
I'm
it
with,
Nah,
can
hey,
give
nah.
you a
like
worse than what you
504, I'm with
already
you, bro.
experienced.
I'm with you,
That's
bro.
Hold up, y'all.
This
Hold
what
up.
I'm saying. This what I'm saying. Like this what I'm saying. Like see, that's what I'm saying. The Bible has been controlled with that hell and that heaven. They got so many people kissing ass to get to heaven that ain't gonna go.
But
See,
hold
but
up,
that's the
hold up,
religion
hold up.
aast of 504. But I'm with you though. I'm with you. I'm with you.
But
I'm
That's
with
what I'm
you.
talking.
well, let
That's
me
what I'm
say this,
saying.
y'all.
That's what
Let
I'm
me
Yeah,
I'm
say
gonna
I'm
let
saying.
this.
them
speaking
go.
Let
of
me
the
say
Y'all go
this
ahead.
religious
to
thing.
you.
I'm talking about the state of
Glenn,
mind.
Ismail,
I
Ismail,
mean,
Yeah,
we gotta
let
let
me
you.
because
say this,
Y'all, you
please.
guys
Let me
go
say
ahead.
this. Let me say this. At the end of the day, first of all, I'm in a whole nother spiritual mindset right now in my life as I evolve. And
hmm
basically everything we believe in, you didn't believe in that. You were pro. I don't care if it's your mama, your daddy, your tribe, whatever. At the end of the day, you don't until you come of an age of understanding to where you can make the decision and what you believe. That's when you really know what you believe in. First of all, the Bible, as far as I'm concerned, the Bible is the real deal because it's not nothing wrong with the Bible if the people that was, teaching the Bible, they manipulated the Bible to be about them when it wasn't even about them. You understand what I'm saying? Heaven and hell in the
Yeah, the
Bible,
Bible is the Bible is the book of the black man. We
but
all
but
we
yeah,
all know that.
and that's but the point what I'm saying is if it's a book of the black man, you can't you can't discredit the Bible as being bad because it's when the white man started preaching something that he really didn't know about that he had to learn from
Anything,
the ancestors.
anything, my brother, and I don't want to cut you off. Anything that tells me that the Bible that tells me that don't kill nobody, don't steal, I look at that as righteousness. So I have nothing against the Bible, but I have
But then it
something
tells you
But,
against.
there's a
but
time
the
to
I
Bible
have
don't
kill.
tell
something
you that.
against.
There's a time to
No,
kill
But
though,
the
Peanut.
Bible don't tell you
there's
that.
a
The Bible don't tell you
time
not
to
to do that.
kill. Oh yes, yes,
No,
There's a
no, no.
time to
This is what I'm
kill.
saying. Everett.
but the
I mean,
Bible does
Peanut.
no, Alan. The Bible
Hold up.
does
I
tell you.
understand.
The
But
Bible. No, no, I want you to understand that when God said that He hated Esau. See, when people that's a description that they don't show.
that's
God
all they
didn't
got in the
love
Bible is
everybody.
killing, even by the
God
Most High.
hated. The
So,
Most
so when
High
people,
hated.
but hold on. What I'm saying
So
is, I'm
when
not
we
trying to
we
discredit
get
what
the wrong
you're saying.
perspective.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to discredit what you're saying. But the Bible, even the Most High Himself, struck people down and released His people. And if we believe in a lot of the, things that they say in the Bible, at the end of the day, I got two books in the Bible that at least, and especially one book, is just life skills. And you could be in any belief, anything. When you
I
read
rock with this brother.
that's life skills. I mean,
I
you
rock
can live
with this
right
brother.
now, them ancient book of the Proverbs, you can live that book right now and live a productive life.
I rock
So
with this brother.
the Bible tells you the thing. There's no other book that has as many translations as the Bible. So it gotta be the real deal. Because everybody trying to give they
Can you
translation.
guys hear him?
Yeah,
Nobody
no,
trying
no, no, no. I'm listening to him. He good. He good. He coming in loud and clear.
It was
nobody's trying to
breaking up
give
some for
1,000
me.
translations
Man, I hear him clear.
Yeah,
Like
me too.
that might be your
Nobody's trying
internet
to give
connection.
1,000 translations of Islam or Buddhism. Everybody wants to translate the Bible because everybody trying to make the Bible theirs. It's a reason for that. It's a reason why the Bible is under more scrutiny than any book ever published or
That's
written.
right. That's right.
So when people say the Bible, no, bro, the Bible, you best to read that. If you're a person who read, I don't believe the Bible is the tell all and the only book you gotta read. If you do, you're not gonna make it through this life because that's no, they have other things. I'm reading a book right now called The Four Agreements, you know, and it's about agreements that we made when we was kids and younger. And that's why it's so hard for us to change our mindset because we believe in a lot of lies.
Facts. And get
We
stuck in
believe in
our
like the
ways
brother,
too.
like the
The
brother was
Bible is
talking about
like
all these
you, it's
places.
multifaceted. It's not just one thing. It's a multi-dimensional thing.
What's that? What's the multi-dimensional thing?
The Bible itself.
Yeah, but it's
What
only
are you
one book.
referring to, sis?
It's
Like,
only
like,
one
like
book. Man can't live off of one book. It's not possible. Man can't live off of one book.
hey,
Yeah,
look, I'm with the brother on
Alan,
I'm
that.
having
Look,
a hard time understanding you,
it's
son.
bad. It's bad. If a Hebrew is talking to a Hebrew, that's what it is.
Exactly.
And the problem is we think that the Most High was talking to the world. He was not talking to the world.
facts. He's
He
talking to
was
the
talking
Hebrews.
to,
Facts.
and the sad part is when we read scriptures, we think he's talking about everybody.
No.
He
But
said when we
But
hear
no, you've been
God
you've
so
been
love
taught
the
that
but
he's
world,
just
talking to
be where
everybody.
you are,
Come on, man. We got a
because as your
misunderstanding going
awareness
on somewhere.
changes, your
Yeah, we really
understanding
do.
of it changes as well.
Because I'm in agreement with the bro. I'm trying to see where the sister not agreeing at. Cause I don't know if
Yeah,
she can't hear you, but
I don't know because I don't know because at the end of the day, I believe in the Bible. I don't have a problem with the Bible. All I'm saying is that the interpretations of the Bible, like you hear people talking about Jewish, the Bible don't mention nothing about ish. Ish just mean you something like something. You're not the real deal. So
right?
so they always say ish. In the Bible, they always say Hebrew or Jew. They don't never say Jewish people or anything like that. So you got to chew the meat and spit out the bones. The Bible's been translated so many times that you cannot go and live your whole life off no Bible. You
hey,
can't
look,
do
I feel you on that, and that's why I always tell people, and that's why I say I'm in agreement with you. I'm in agreement because outside of the dietary
That's why
code and like certain dynamics on like how to deal with like relationship dynamics. That's all I really read the Bible for at this moment in time. I read it for the dietary code and like how you said, certain books like
But that's
Proverbs, Hosea, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that.
Mostly Old Testament. Mostly Old
but
Testament.
that's
Exactly.
why
I don't read
it's
into the new.
important for
Like,
you to
I'm not
seek out the
trying to
truth for
read the new. I
yourself.
read the new.
Say that again, sister. I
This
couldn't
is
hear.
Yeah,
just
that's
the
the
same.
Torah.
That's
That's the
why it's
Torah.
important for you to seek the truth
You
out
have
for
to hold the
yourself.
Torah.
Of course, because a lot of this stuff that we
That's
learned, we never read it and tried to understand it on our own. Mama taught us
she's saying.
this.
Study
Grandma taught us
yourself to
this.
be approval for yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so we can't believe because mama did it, or we felt mama was a good woman, so we gonna follow what mom. Man, you know how many parents teach us wrong and not even know they
I
I,
was
teaching
a
us?
free
I,
thinker.
I'm one of the people that don't. Yeah,
My mother
I
would
don't
tell
be
you,
going to.
That's
I
why
know the truth.
everybody's talking at the
I
same
taught
time.
the truth
That's
for
what it is.
myself. I
Yeah.
didn't just
But
go with believing where everybody in the household believed just because they believed it. I sought out the truth for myself and then used my own critical thinking to decide what it is that I was going to truly believe and how I was going to actually allow that to be expressed through me.
I got you, sis.
And
I
like
see
my
what the
grandmother
brother's
said,
saying though. I see what the
she
brother's saying.
had a very, I'm sorry.
No, I said I hear you. I hear you, but I see what the brother's saying. Like it's not a personal attack toward you, but I see what he's saying. He's saying in a general sense, just because like our parents taught us doesn't make what they taught us right. I see what he's saying.
That's
Oh, I
right.
totally
Because
agree with
our
what he's
parents.
saying, but that's why I'm saying it's important for you to seek the truth out for yourself because people can only give you the awareness that they have. They can't give you no more than what they have.
I agree.
So it's important for you to seek things out for yourself. You can't allow who you are to be in control, to have somebody else in control of that. One of the greatest gifts one of my trainers gave me when I was working for NCI was he told me, he said,
Okay.
never allow somebody to know more about your business than you do. And everything concerning you is your business. So, so, it's one
Hey, look,
thing for me
I don't want
to say
to.
what I believe, but it's up to you to figure out what it is that you believe. Jesus
Which
asked,
Hey, I
takes
don't.
who do
us,
you say that I am? He didn't ask who who I said he was. He asked you what that was for you.
Hey, look,
which
I don't
takes
want to
you
Because
be.
the
right back to
creator is
law.
asking,
Hey,
what
time
do
out.
you believe that I am for you?
Um,
I can't
Wait,
answer that for you.
Go
I
ahead,
It
can
takes you
Sage.
only
right back
answer
to
for
law.
me.
You was
Does
saying
it
something
excuse,
not?
before.
It takes you right back
excuse
to
me
law.
though, brother.
Go
Excuse me
ahead,
though
bro.
on here. Excuse me though, man. I just want to let everybody know, see what time we're gonna wrap up because I'm finna head out and got some business to take care of, got a family affair to go do. And
Yeah, we about to end this thing. We're about to end this thing in a few seconds, but I want you to know that they are in it. And
I see
I ain't gonna end nothing until they finish. Because it
because
is
I
what it
wanna,
is,
I
But
wanna, I wanna.
if you wanna get off, get off.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm just waiting on my wife to finish. When she come, let me know she's ready. But I'm into
Right.
what y'all saying because I want to elaborate a little bit more too because there's a question I wanted to ask everyone on the panel or in the chat. Okay,
All right, well, I want you to answer. Go ahead. I'm gonna be quiet. You go ahead, brother. It's your
and
turn.
just the question I want to ask everyone on the panel: if most parents introduce the religion to force the religion on us when we very young, between the age of 7 or 8. Some people wait till they go to jail and get religion, stuff like that. There. So my question to y'all is: if you take religion and the Bible out the equation, we wouldn't even know about half the stuff we know about now. So we're gonna eliminate that. Take yourself away from the Bible. How would you live your life if you never knew about the Bible? My
Well,
question
could
is,
I
how
answer
would you
that for
live?
you?
How would you live your life
That
if you never knew about a
could I
Bible?
answer that? Could I answer that to you? I'm gonna
Go ahead, do
answer
your
this to
thing.
you.
Do your thing.
If I can, I'll go
I'm gonna
second.
be the first to tell you. I'm gonna be the first to tell you that the Most High, when the ancestors back in the days, all ancestors had the blood of the Most High in them. No matter where you see, they all were taught the blood of the Most High. Now,
Is it the Most High that we're talking about, the Jesus Most High? No, hell no.
Mhm.
I'm telling you of the Son, we praise of the Most High. So, yes, we taught our children. That's the first time there's something that we, as far as the atmosphere, as far as how we breathe
Drop it
today to
hard.
day, yes, it is what it is. Now go ahead on, Black, Mr. Rainstone.
Just to piggyback off of what Peanut was talking about, right? You got to also remember we still in a carbonation of physical form, right? Like we've been taught
Right.
that 666 is bad, but when you look on a periodic table,
It's
666
good.
makes you up. You know, oh, stay away
Amen.
from that. You know what I'm saying? But I learned that from other people. Now I didn't wake up one day and the shit popped to me. And another thing is just to say this because I know everybody got to burn out. It's like, I mean, enough is enough. I mean, we they got us so confused and oh, stay away from that. That's not good. Listen to me. No, nigga, I've been listening to you. My grandma been listening to you for 40, 50, 60 years, and it has not fucking helped us. It's gotten worse. You know, not saying that
Jesse
they wasn't.
Jackson. Jesse Jackson.
Oh,
Al Sharpton.
But that's
boy,
why
I
it's
spit in that
important that
nigga
you
bird.
listen to the spirit inside of you.
Yes.
A book cannot trump the spirit that's speaking inside of you.
And
I don't
first of
need a
all,
Bible to tell me who and what I am. I never
but
have.
and the whole reason, sis, going off the same
But
thing you saying, they did that because we already knew it's in our DNA. You know not to steal, kill, rob, and all that. We wasn't
Right.
doing shit like that. But we had to write the shit down for them to
mhm,
tell them, hey, nigga, don't do that. And also, I wanted to say this real quick before I let everybody else go on, right? Especially the sister. Uh, why in the hell don't nobody ever talk about the Old Testament, which the brother brought up earlier? What's the and I said this before, probably on your channel or real rap or whatever, and I say this a
Yes,
lot.
you did. Yes, you
What
said it
is
on
the
here.
first? What's the first commandment? The first thing that came out the Most High mouth. Can anybody answer that? Can
I'll go
I'm
look
just
at it
saying.
right quick. Hold up. Give me 5 seconds.
No, don't look it up. Don't look it up.
I don't know, bro.
Don't look it up. It's supposed to be
Thou shalt
ingrained
have
in
no
you
other
real
God
rap.
before
Don't
me.
hold
You know I'm
back.
gonna give you a hard
Thou shalt have
Don't
time.
no other
hold
God
back.
before
Well,
me.
where when he said, where the first one
Because
he
I'm
said
a
when he gave a
jealous
book to,
God.
The very first
yeah, when he,
commandment
Thou
now.
shalt not have another God before me, nigga. I just said it. I got you.
Because
I
Yes.
I
got it. I just
am
had to go
a
look at my
jealous
wall.
God.
Done deal. Done deal. What we do? Oh, I'm worshiping Jesus. I'm worshiping Jehovah. I'm worshiping Allah. That's
bingo,
what we fucked
All
up.
these
bingo.
different names.
All them different names that don't worship nobody but me. Soon as we turned our back, okay, I'm gonna let these devils loose on y'all niggas. Y'all ain't getting it. We wasn't on that
That's
level.
why. That's why Moses got mad when he came back with the laws of the land and started worshiping the calf. What he done? He lost his mind and broke the tablets that God just gave him and say, "No, you don't do that." But yet
Yeah,
he said, "I am a."
exactly.
He said, "I am a jealous
That's
God." But
exactly,
yet
brother.
and when he say, "I am a jealous God, don't have no other man worship no other man, for I'm a jealous." So why is you worshiping Jesus when he say I'm a so you know he mad at you for worshiping Jesus, then he mad at you because you worshiping money, and he mad at you because you worshiping idols. All these stuff you go to people
Exactly.
houses, these people having these like idols and pictures and stuff, and these Virgin Marys and all that stuff, like the Catholic people have in the church. He say don't do that, and they still doing the opposite of what he's saying. So he's like, oh, y'all gonna just damn what I say then. Just damn what I
Right.
say, because and that's what people are not understanding.
And that's
You
why
can
I
have
read that book, the back of the book to everybody, right? All you
that's
smart people that's
exactly.
on the panel and
He
y'all are. It's like,
and
man,
he
why
said that.
you let this white boy come over in 1666? Look at the year, 1666, which has a lot to do with a lot of history. That's a whole nother thing.
But yeah,
But
no, he told them in his own word, do not do this. And he said that
But
they
hold on, hold on, 504. How we know it? See, this will get me. This will get me
okay,
about certain things. You got because Rainstorm, I heard this long time ago, but Rainstorm, that's one of his favorite sayings. You chew the meat and you spit out the bones. Now let me ask you this question.
mm-hmm.
You just said like a lot of people in agreement. Moses came down, he got mad because people was worshiping them out of God. That's what the
No, he
Bible says.
worship. There was worshiping a calf,
But hold up, they still was an
a
idol
gold
God.
calf.
It still was
Yeah,
an
a
idol
gold
God.
calf.
But
Yeah,
hold
it's
on.
an idol. I see what the brother's saying. It's still an
But hold
idol.
on, it's still an idol God. So at the end of the day, so Moses getting pissed off about that and slamming the toe. So you trying to say the Most High who loved Moses, who chose him, strict he stricken him from going to the land of milk and honey. That's what the Bible said.
The
No,
only
no,
reason, the only
no.
reason,
No,
no,
I
That's
no,
get
no,
what
no,
he's
time out.
that's not what
saying.
happened,
Time
Hold on,
out.
brother.
hold on. Listen
No,
to me. Hold
no,
up. I'm trying to make a point. I so it wasn't really a
Let him
question.
ride.
It wasn't really a question. I was just trying to make a point. That's why you gotta chew the meat and spit out the bones. You
Yes.
understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Because they have I believe in the Bible through faith because they have numerous accounts that say that Moses was a fictional character. And they got proof behind it. So
well,
it's
that's what
all
I'm saying.
And
They
it's
also
use
all,
you
it's
and
all, it's
also
all about
also
it's
you
all,
got to think that also
all the
I'm
people in
just
the Bible, all the people in the Bible are made up characters to tell a story. You see what I'm saying? Because you got to remember, look at the time it's in.
they
But
say they
my
try to
thing,
say the Bible is allegory. But that's what
it
they
is an
try to say.
allegory. It
But
says in the
It's
Bible it's an allegory.
allegorical. Go ahead.
so
But when
so
you
go
when
ahead,
you
go
look
ahead.
at them, but what I'm saying though is the only reason God denied Moses of what he did because Moses had murder. You see what
Hey,
I'm saying?
brother,
If you
look up.
remember,
Hold
Hey,
up. He
hey, hey,
chose murder
hey, hey,
after
hold
he
up, brother.
murdered somebody.
Hey,
So
hold up, brother.
that definitely wasn't it. That
Hey,
definitely
look up,
yeah,
wasn't it.
brother.
he
Hey,
broke
brother.
command.
Not,
It tells
hey,
you.
not 504, but the other brother. Look up Galatians chapter 4, verse 24. It tell you it's an allegory. Right there. It tell
No,
you.
no, I already know. I already know that. That's why I said they say it's allegory. So
Yeah, but my thing,
first
at
of
the end of
all,
the
both
go
books
ahead.
is talking about us. Both
Right.
but
books. They talking
but
Well,
about
my
Y'all done made
the
it into a
people over
Bible
here.
discussion, bro.
but
They
that's
talking
what
yeah.
about
I was trying to tell you.
us.
Crazy,
The
man.
reason
Hey, hey,
why
that's why look, I'm quiet, y'all. I'm sitting there watching y'all go back and forth. I am actually enjoying it. Go ahead.
because that's what Moses, when Moses found out who he really, when Moses found out, Moses was like, oh, Moses was out there working for the Pharaoh, killing people and stuff. And when Moses found out that he was adopted and found out who he really was, he said, oh no, I'm done with this. I gotta go. He went back and freed his people. That when God chose him to be
But
his
Nah,
Pharaoh,
God chose him. No, God
did you know
chose.
Pharaoh? Pharaoh was African. Did you know Pharaoh was African?
yes, sir.
But hold up, Peanut.
Okay, okay.
Guess
So
what?
while
Gu-
I want you to understand why we in our captivity today is because of Pharaoh.
but Peanut.
And then
This is what I'm
And
saying about people
and these
believing.
people
It's
don't look like
cooking
us. They're
now.
different tribes
It's
of people.
cooking. Y'all can't smell
Yeah,
that them
Okay, I
greens
want
and them
you to
but
green beans
Hey,
and shit.
hey, look.
no, his no,
but
it
this is
rains
the
on his
reason why
gumbo.
I'm saying what I'm saying, Peanut. Look at our conversations.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
as much as me and Peanut talk, now I grew up with him when he was a kid. He was what? How old he was? We found out he was like
I
maybe
was 5 years old.
5 years old.
5 years old.
Guess what?
Five, 6 years,
Guess what?
6 years
Now
old. Yeah.
he been speaking about we not African, right? This
Right.
man,
We've been lost for
he
a long time.
hold up, he ain't told me nothing new. When I started
They
believing,
call me crazy. That's what they
but
call me. They call me crazy.
hold up, Peanut. He ain't
He
tell me
said Peanut
nothing
was
new.
5 years old.
But yeah,
What was
right.
it like?
Oh
Hold
yeah.
You
on,
like what 2 years ago?
hold
I'm just
on.
fucking with you.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with
So
you.
what I'm
I'm
saying is,
45, y'all. I'm 45 years old
and
right
I'm
now, and
older
my
than
brother
him,
right
and
now
I'm
who
older than
calls
him. But
and
what
he's
I'm
Go
saying
and
is,
ahead.
he's in this.
but what
I'm
I'm
messing
saying
around.
is, when he was telling me about this, when I started believing what he was saying, he didn't tell me nothing different. It's
Mm-hmm.
that I made the choice to
It's the
not believe the lie
consensus.
that I
Yeah.
was told. So at the end of the day, he was telling me we Aboriginal people, and I kept saying, no, we African, we African, we African. But it's common sense. Like I'm telling you, like basically what I'm saying is some things people looking for a magician or something to pop out the sky when you are the living God is inside of you.
Mm-hmm.
When you use the word God,
Wow.
do you know
Wow.
how vague the word God is? What God you talking about? You know how many gods they got? If you want to go by
Exactly.
Exactly,
paganism and all that,
exactly.
you could be the god of water or whatever, because they got different
God of weed, beer.
everything. So at the end of the day, You put a name on it. You can't say I told you something, but you say he said that. So who is he? Did Ismail say it or did he say it? You know what I'm saying? So he got it.
And
They got
it
it.
says that in the Bible, ye are all gods, children of the Most High
But
God.
what did he pronounce himself as? I am. He ain't say he
I
was
am.
nothing. He say I
And
am.
let's
He ain't
be
say.
common sense. God can only produce another God.
But what I'm saying is we be on our knees praying when we should be on our feet standing a lot of times and do making something happen. And with this, what we talk
Exactly.
about every
It's
Sunday,
con-
this is something to stand on our feet and start putting the footwork in and putting the legwork in to teach ourselves and to come up from this
Y'all ready?
this we buried in
Bullshit.
lies. We buried in a bunch
But
of lies. So until you can get on your knees and pray all you want, I believe prayer is powerful. But until you do the work, because Peanut was on me, you know what I started believing when
You
he
ready,
backed
baby?
when he backed up. Don't force feed nobody nothing.
Well, I mean, Peter said that. Peter said that in the Bible, prayer without
Okay.
works is dead. But we don't
Right,
pray.
You gotta make a
I
right.
mean, you get, oh
oh,
Lord, I
man.
need a Mercedes Benz and blah, blah, blah. But you ain't getting out. You gonna lay up on the couch and eat cornflakes and whatever the fuck your favorite food is and watch TV. It ain't gonna happen.
But do you know how much power we possess, Rainstone? Do you know the power that the human mind possess? Do
Yes,
you know
sir.
words? Do you know words that you speak
again,
words, it
it
will
goes
come to
back
pass.
to
It
it
will
goes
Yeah.
come to
back to knowing who and what you are and what it
Say it
means
again,
to
sis.
be a child of the Creator. Because to
Mm-hmm.
whom much is
That's
given,
right.
much is expected.
White out it or get a
Okay,
but
it's 7:02, and I'm about to give you guys our last word on the Indigenous channel, Nola 504. I'm going to give y'all your last word, and I'm going to start with the new guy, Real Rap. We're going to
hey
start
y'all,
on
y'all,
a different path. Real
hey
Rap,
y'all,
Real
look y'all,
rap the
you going to
goddamn
be,
truth.
and I
hey
expect you,
Real rap the truth.
Real Rap, I
y'all,
expect
lucky
you
I
to
couldn't
be here
find my
every week.
keys
I
because
expect you to be here every week at 4 o'clock.
I got you.
Y'all
Y'all
some
lucky I
wild
couldn't
I
find my
Indians,
expect you to
boy.
be
keys.
here every 4 o'clock.
I was gonna
yeah,
dip
real
on
rap,
y'all, but I
real
can't
rap,
find
real
my
rap got it
keys.
going
I
on,
was
bro.
gonna get some herb, but I was gonna get some herb and dip, but I couldn't find my
Mm-mm.
keys. Y'all lucky.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna
yeah.
come back. I was gonna come back.
But
I was gonna go get some herb down the street and come right back.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
already
can
you
we
was
do. We
already on
expect
it.
you.
You was
Real
already
rap.
on it.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
We expect
Peanut know he
you.
my dirty, right? I'm gonna jump over to Sister Bethany channel because she went live, but I wanted to stick with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I go to their sister channel. Sister Bethany
I
cool.
wanted you to be the next. No, you. I'm gonna let
Well,
you
Yeah.
look,
go.
I'm gonna close out. I'm gonna
Don't
get my
talk to
club.
Bethany. You're gonna talk to us. You first. Since you leave out.
Go ahead,
I'm,
y'all. My
I
bad.
need
I'm
you
gonna
to not go
close.
nowhere.
And
I
look,
need Mr. Man.
hey, look, rainstorm. Like I'm gonna call you later because I gotta. I don't want to say this on live. I'm gonna say it offline, but I'm gonna call you later, bro. But look to
Oh, so you
close
gonna
off,
cheat
man.
us?
Put
Oh,
Sister
you cheating us? All right, I
Bethany
feel you.
in the
I feel
chat.
you.
Put Sister Bethany in the chat.
Ain't nobody cheating. You know what I'm saying? Just certain things don't need to be
Put Sister
online. You know
Bethany
what
in
I'm
the
saying?
chat.
But look, I'm gonna put my look. I will. I'm gonna put my number in the back chat. You know what I'm saying? So any one of y'all want
I
my
already
line?
got your number,
Uh,
but
Well, I
I hear
already
you.
know
Go ahead, cuz.
Rainstorm. I ain't talking to you, Rainstorm. I already know you
That's
got my line.
Ismail talking about getting cheating.
all
Man,
That's
right.
Ismail said that.
Look, I'm putting
oh,
it. It's the three. It's 337 area code.
All right.
We already connected, my brother. My brother, you don't
I
gotta worry
got
about
you.
me and you.
I got you.
Go
I
ahead.
got you. But look,
Go ahead, real
all right.
rap.
So look, I'm gonna close out by saying this, man. We gotta start operating from a position of power. It's enough of that weak shit. It's enough of that defeated shit. It's enough of that turn the other cheek. Look, just when you get into your history is gonna piss you off to where you gonna want to do something. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna want to link and I always tell people, bro, one finger, it may be able to poke you in the eye, you know what I'm saying? It may temporarily blind somebody, but a fist, when you put them five fingers together, it knocks some shit out. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the mindset needs to be. We need to come together. Now, I live in a real world. I know some niggas ain't gonna be able to put down the petty differences. No problem. You know what I'm saying? I'm not forcing nobody to come and build with me or be on what I'm on. But to the ones that receive this energy and know that where I come from, that's why I give up my number. I give up my social media. Bill, let's get together. Let's pull up. You know what I'm saying? And let's man, I don't want to say everything on here, but we gotta get together. We gotta put some planning down because that's the only thing where Paleface beat us at is they out strategize and out organize us. That's it. Other than that, we got everything we need. And I say it all the time. We all we got, but we all we need. And I'm gonna close it on that.
All right. Let's go on Rainstorm. Go ahead, Rainstorm.
Man, all I got to say is I dig and love all y'all, man, and thank you for letting me on the panel, and thank y'all for giving me a chance to rap about cool shit,
Let
and
me
y'all been
on you
dropping
on. This
gems,
is your channel. First
you
of all, this
know.
is your channel. You heard me? Don't argue with me. This is your channel. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
And I ain't gonna say I got a good friend down in New Orleans. She come up here and visit me sometime. You know, I met her up here and she in New Orleans now. Sweet woman, right? And I'm gonna come down there and she a cooking motherfucker, boy, goddamn. But anyway, uh man, y'all be kicking ass when it come to I'm a little nigga. But when she throws down, I'll be like, man, give me the whole pot, you know. Cause she been
Oh, we
doing me like
gonna
that.
hook
Cause she
you up. We
know,
gonna hook you up, Rainstorm.
yeah. But I'm trying my best. By the way, I'm gonna put my business out there, right, y'all. I gotta go to court this Tuesday. I ain't gonna say no more, right?
All right, that's all right.
And you know, I'm gonna get about this shit because of what I've learned from yourselves and many other people. And it's not nothing stupid. It's just well, it's stupid on their behalf. But it's like, why you got my ass up in here again? You know, I'm done. But man, all I got to say is, man, love, peace, and bear grease, and all that cool stuff, man. And safe travels to everybody in the chat and on the panel. Y'all go ahead, bro.
Kurt
All right, be safe,
Washington
Rainstorm.
Jr., you are the real brother. Go ahead. Now we're going with Purple Love. Go ahead.
Okay, I just want to say thanks to everybody on the panel. Um, please seek the truth for yourself. Don't allow anybody just to tell you anything. Critically think for yourself. That is extremely important. That's the most radical thing you can do right now is critically think.
We in this.
Um,
Right, nigga.
and just
We in this. Boy.
be mindful of who you are.
They all still there.
And for
Huh?
God's sake,
They
we
all
need to
still
stop
there.
this forgiving
Oh,
everybody,
you
and
don't
even
see.
when they're not asking for forgiveness.
Yeah.
Like that's ridiculous. And thanks
All
everybody for
right,
your
we're going with.
time. Love you guys.
Say it again.
All right, we're going with Mr. Alan Smith. Well, Mr. Ismail.
Hey,
I'm
bro,
sorry.
God is with you. That's what that means, bro. So get it together. All right, peanut.
I had to learn that. That surprised me. The fact that you went and got another. I've been telling you, change that bullshit, but you did right. You heard?
Hey, I know how to
Man,
listen, but
close this
but
out.
all I'm saying right now is read, man. We got to get into more reading and understanding and reading truth. It don't matter what how it look or the person look. Read the truth because the truth's gonna set right with your spirit. A lie won't set good with your spirit. You know that's why they got to keep on pounding and pounding a lie into you because it won't set good with your spirit. You know what I'm saying? So they got to make it sound and feel good. So basically, let's read and like for those, I'm reading this book called The Four Agreements. It's a wisdom book by Don Miguel Ruiz. And like I said, it was life changing already. My whole aspect, about things have changed. So we have to read and lighten our minds because our mind is a muscle. And we got our brains are muscles. So we have to feed it and exercise it and stop watching all the boob tube and all these other things and that poison our mind to keep us gossipy, to keep us all with all this foolishness and everything and stop worrying about the problems and we need to focus on how to fix these problems and how to be productive instead of being counterproductive. That's what I got to say, bro. And thanks to everybody
Okay.
on the panel.
Okay. I'm gonna close this thing as I always do. I want to thank everybody who came onto the panel. I want to tell you every time we do this thing, it gets better and better. I want to tell you that the knowledge is getting better. I learned a lot of things today. Thank you, Double Aura Rap. Thank you, Lady T. Thank you, everybody who has joined this bill. This bill is getting more stronger than ever. We are more stronger together than apart. I want you guys to understand that every time people say, well, why did you chose to come on the weekend? Why you chose to come on Sunday and everything? Because I have a lot of people that I follow. I am not about me. I want you to understand that. The Peanut Nola 504 is not about itself. I know that I have a lot of other people that I follow and they have their time. So I'm giving them their time and hopefully people give me my time on Sundays at 4 o'clock. We be doing our thing, you heard me? And I want to tell you this that the indigenous people, we are waking up. We are no longer in the dark no more. We are no longer in the dark. This is our land. We realize why they want us to be immigrants in our land. We are no longer sitting there, you're so-called. And from now on, I want you guys who follow me, identify these people as so-called African Americans. Because they haven't taken nobody knows where they come from. They so-called. And when you see my videos and you hear me say so-called, it is what it is, you heard me, because we don't know them.
It's not even the
When
name of their
you
language.
see our,
And you know what they
it's not
call
even
that
their language.
peanut? You know what they call that peanut in
What they
law? When you go to a court or anything, hearsay. Nigga,
right.
you wasn't there. How you gonna represent
Why
me?
here? Yes,
It's
yes.
hearsay.
We
But you gonna hire
it's
Brainstorm,
that
you
hearsay.
did
goddamn
it, man.
lawyer.
You
I'm
did it,
sorry, cuz
Brainstorm.
I
No, you
get
did
hyped,
it. You
man.
did it.
These
You
I
did it,
hate these
Brainstorm. That's what
motherfuckers.
I've been trying to say the whole time. Even with everything we was talking about today, ain't nobody, not one of us, could put our hand on one of our people and say this person personally talked to this man and he transferred the knowledge down.
No,
We can't say that.
no.
So
And,
we believe in
and
off
we
of
just
faith. We believe in off of faith, man.
Exactly.
So we don't know if
we
nothing.
leave. We allow listen, Ismail. We allow these people to dictate who we are, and we ought to be tired of this shit, man. Roots and all this stuff. They make the movies. It's a movie. We don't know if Harriet Tubman did all that shit. We don't even know this because we wasn't there.
That's my
Right.
point,
We don't know
Peanut. That's
nothing
my
about these
point.
things.
Thank you. That's my point.
And if we're gonna keep going on, a nigga life is slavery. The best thing that happened to a black man is slavery. And is that our greatest achievement? Is slavery?
Nope.
Is slavery? Who were
No,
we
they gonna
before
start you there.
slavery? Who were we? I'm
That's how
wrapping
they
this shit
do
up. I'm mad because who were we before slavery? I want to fight. I'm mad. Are you mad?
it. Hold on.
You guys have a beautiful day.
Hey
I'm
man,
out of
back
here.
at y'all. Love, peace, and burgers, y'all.
Peace.